handicapped, the marginalized
Yeah.
group, right? I mean, more so that they need better meals,
They need better nutrition.
right? Because obviously they are not eating enough food and probably eating
Good
not so
quality
good
lah.
quality
Yeah.
food. So we felt that we have to do our part lah.
Damn,
So
man.
even until today, we still run it. It's something that I'm
I'll
really
link the
happy.
thing in the description,
sure,
bro.
sure,
Like I'll
sure.
pin the comment also if you want to donate a meal to someone.
Yeah.
I think that's such a great way to like increase your karma points also. Serious, man. Welcome back to the podcast. Welcome back to Yamcha Sessions. Today we have Kee Wei from Agrain. Wave Kee Wei. This is Kee Wei's first time on the podcast, so we will be gentle.
Welcome.
Please be gentle to me.
Yeah, we'll always be gentle. We always gentle, bro. Okay, before we start,
Yeah.
you go nearer to the mic and speak, okay? Just
Okay.
in case. Yeah. You can lower the chair, okay?
Okay.
Before you start the podcast, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I always forget that. Also, if you want to contribute, Patreon link is also in the link below. It's a non-funded podcast, okay? We fund it ourselves.
Yes.
So please, if you're so kind, okay? A bit of context. I have been on a weight loss journey for the last 2.5 years, more or less. Mostly because credit to MJ. He's always on the podcast. He's the host also lah. He told me you should start counting calories. Started counting calories. I lost up to like 10 kg. Not as impressive as your 20 kg. Okay, I read about your story and everything. 20
Thank you.
kg is incredible lah. The amount of discipline and
2 bags of rice there, man.
yeah, that is 2 bags of rice, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 2 bags of rice. Yeah. So I know about your story, but
Okay.
context-wise, Chester was like, hey, bro, I got the founder of Agrain, you want to talk to him? I'm like, oh, shit, man, sure, let's go. Because I know about you, but I never tried. So that day, I purposely made it a point to go and try Agrain also. And I
Okay.
have to say, compared to
Okay.
Kubis and Kill, compared to
Okay.
La Juiceria,
Okay.
I think yours is the best.
Thank you.
And it's not just because you're here.
Okay.
I think the portion is so good.
I'm starting to love you already, man.
The portion is worth the money.
Yeah.
Do you know how difficult it is to find like restaurant food that's good portion for the money? Bro, it's almost impossible. Okay, I go La Juiceria, the shit right, is the size of like maybe my fist and a half of like the burrito. It's so small.
Feel like kind of cons.
Yeah, I go Kubis and Kill, so I'm like, bro, I'm never full. But Agrain, I feel satiated. I feel great. And the
Thank you so much.
and the protein portion is so nice. It's just nice.
It has to, I think it goes with the macro.
Yeah.
Yes.
It goes with the macro, bro. That's
Yeah.
bro on point. Okay, so I went there with my wife. We both ate, and I was like, "This is impossible. How come I pay for this price? I feel good one." Okay, and I gotta say, like, it tastes good. That's also important. Tastes good and it's worth it. And I'm not just saying this to butter you, bro. I'm saying this because kudos to you because that is
Thank
what
you.
Malaysia needs. You
Yeah.
need good food.
Yeah.
And you need affordable good food, and it's like accessible.
Yeah, I think affordable good food is the key word right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I think that's exactly why we started in the first place,
Mm.
actually, right? Like I think going back. Oh shit! I can't really recall how many years was this ago.
20.
7 years ago.
Okay.
That all went back 7 years ago when we first started.
7 years ago.
Yeah, I think we started in
Dude, that's the same time I started this podcast, 2019, 2018, like that.
20, yeah, 2018.
Oh.
That's when we started.
Okay.
We started with this problem that we had
Mm.
in ourselves, right? Whenever we try to be healthier, it's just difficult, right?
100%. 100%.
Back then, 7-8 years ago, when you talk about healthy food, everyone was thinking about it must be expensive,
100%.
it must be tasteless,
Yes.
Yeah.
it
Yes.
must be
Small portion.
small portion,
portion.
it must be raw.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. You
must
remember
be
those
raw.
days you pay like $30 for your Caesar salad?
Oh my God.
And God knows, no one even know what Caesar, right? I don't even know what Caesar actually
Yeah.
until today.
I don't even know why it's called Caesar salad. You know, it's
And then
like,
it costs you $30.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that time. It was like, I know the portion was like this small.
Yeah.
It was 32, 34 ringgit.
Yeah.
was like,
I think the
wow.
worst thing is, right, people equated, right, having a salad to being healthy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
right, just for context, you can have a salad.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
But the moment you add on like
Chicken
5,
breast.
10 tablespoons of like ranch, bruh, that ain't a salad anymore. That's
Defeat the whole point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Defeat the
defeats
purpose.
the whole purpose. You
Yeah.
must just have a Big Mac. Just go for it.
Yeah.
But I know that with those Caesar salad, if you want to add on chicken breast, like you have to add on like what, another $10 for it.
Yeah, exactly.
$40 for
Yeah,
your
exactly.
whole entire meal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. That's the whole day. Your cost for eating, quote and unquote,
mad,
eating
eh?
healthy.
And this is like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
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 But thank God got you. You came in the market, right? Changed everything. I want to discuss about how you got into it also.
Right.
Because I think journey into F&B is brutal lah.
Yeah.
We were talking off cam about
Yep.
this how
Yep.
like I never really meet anybody that go, I love F&B unless you really love F&B. It's so rare.
Yeah.
It's so rare because
Yeah.
people in F&B, they normally even question themselves. I'm like, do I really love F&B?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But before that, thank you for lunch.
No problem.
I appreciate it.
I send the bill to you later.
Okay, sure. But maybe Ash, do you mind if you move it out of cam just in case? Yeah, it blocks. But I appreciate the food. Thank you so much. Yeah, careful, Cam. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
How did you? Okay, maybe we have to backtrack a way back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you had to lose 20 kg in order to go through this journey, right?
Yeah.
I am going to assume that you were a fat kid also lah.
I was fat. I was
Yo.
huge.
Huge, ah.
Yeah.
I was huge.
My first time meeting him was like, okay, this is the our good friend Shwari is now that size now.
Oh shit.
Okay. I was huge.
What was your relationship like with food, man, as a kid? Is it like your parents just give you, or is it like friends, or is it like what?
I still recall, I think it was my 10 years old. I actually cooked the meals for all my friends during my birthday party.
You cooked for your
Wow,
friends
at
for
10
your
years
birthday.
old?
Yeah, I think that's the age that I was.
Oh shit, 10 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, I love eating since I was young.
Okay.
And I somehow love cooking. Somehow.
Damn.
Whenever my mom is in the kitchen, I will always make sure that I check her out. I mean, not check her out, but
Yeah. Check what she's cooking lah.
yeah, check what she's cooking. And then I just like to see what are the ingredients, kepo lah. Yeah. I was into food somehow.
You were that inquisitive that you wanted to find out what ingredients is inside
Yeah,
your mom's
yeah,
cooking.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And then whenever we go for meals outside, I mean in restaurants, right? I tend to be able to identify what are the ingredients
Oh, that's a gift right there.
that go
man.
into there. Yeah.
This is me, bro. This is me. This is literally me. This is literally me. When am I gonna start a business? The fuck.
Let's go, John.
Okay.
We are open for partnerships.
Okay, sure. Sounds good. So you basically had like this pure passion for eating.
Pure passion for eating, cooking. And yeah, even after I got my first job, which is in a corporate job, and that's where exactly I found Chester.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Wait,
that's how
so
I
you all
met
worked together
Chester.
before
Yeah,
lah?
I mean, we didn't work together. We knew each other. We were colleagues back then. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, crazy. Okay.
I always knew that is not going to last me long.
Yeah.
That job,
Oh.
not because of Chester for sure. Maybe lah, no lah. Maybe I wasn't in the same team as Chester lah. Maybe that's why I no lah.
But thank God you're here today because of that lah.
Yeah.
So you joined corporate, and you were in corporate for how long?
I was in corporate for 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
And honestly, throughout the 4 years, I always knew that this is not going to be my last job.
Why? You've always wanted to start a business?
I always wanted to start a business, and not that I dislike my colleagues back then. I love my colleagues. It just didn't feel like me. Yeah, and then of course deep inside me, I always love food. I love eating. That has played a huge part in me, and something in me just tell me that one day if I'm to do something, I'm going to own something. It's going to be food.
Oh, it's gonna be food related.
Yeah, and I also always knew that I wanted to have something on my own one day. So I think that's and then one day I think somehow this just clicks together. Okay, having a business. Oh, I love food. It needs to be food. Okay, why not do something that combines this together, right?
Can I backtrack a little bit?
Yeah.
What did you study before you decided to go into corporate?
That's the interesting part. I did accounting and finance.
Oh, fantastic. The most,
It's the same thing, lah, bro.
I don't know, maybe like you study something and then you pivoted lah, but I guess we are the templated Asian lah. Okay, all right. So you always knew you wanted to start something.
Yeah.
Were you overweight also when you joined that time? Because Chester was saying that he knew you that time. You were huge also.
I was already huge.
How many kg were you, bro?
90.
90
At our
kg.
peak, at my peak, I was like 90. Yeah.
God
90.
damn, bro.
Yeah. I was fat. I couldn't even run. Like, if I run for like 5 minutes, that's it, man, for the day, for the week.
For the week.
Yeah, but despite him being a bit overweight, he was kind of cute in that round size lah.
Okay.
There's
okay.
always a polite way to describe me, you know.
Okay.
Oh, it's quite cute.
So you were 90 kilos. Then what sparked you to start to lose weight?
I actually started losing weight during the pandemic.
Okay.
Yeah.
During the pandemic,
Also, you opened Agrain first?
I opened a grain first. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot.
Yeah. I think going back, yeah, I think I backtrack right to my story.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, it's kind of everywhere.
No worries.
Out of my
It's okay.
story. So how I got into F&B, I think that was a question
Yeah,
just
yeah,
now,
yeah.
right? How I got into F&B, basically, I was still with the Big Four of accounting firm,
Yeah.
and there was one day, I can't remember which year that was, but it was my birthday,
Okay.
and I recall my cousin calling me up. Bro, there's this friend of mine who is looking to sell their cafe.
Oh.
Yeah, and then that came not too long after I made as usual lah, right? Your birthday party, and then you blow a cake and you make a wish. Not long after I made my wish that I wanted to do something that I really like.
Okay.
And then not too long later, I still remember I was at Mid Valley somehow. I was like, after having dinner with my families, after blowing the cake, blowing the candles, making my wish, walking around, my cousin brother gave me a call.
For the cafe thing.
About the cafe thing. And I took it as a
Sign.
from...
So you made the wish at Mid Valley after you makan dinner, then suddenly your cousin brother called you?
Yeah, it literally happened that way.
Damn.
Bro.
Yeah. So I took it as a calling. And
What cafe was for sale at the time lah?
it was this cafe called the Townsman Cafe at Kampung Malara.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was on
familiar.
sale.
Okay.
Apparently, the owner wanted to let go because I think the wife got into pregnancy,
I
and
see.
then they are starting a family. So like
Stress,
priorities
you want to-
change. Yeah. So that was how it came about. And he asked me whether I was interested to take over the cafe. I was like,
Lock, stock, barrel?
lock, stock, barrel. Yeah.
One shot lah by
One
everything.
shot, yeah. The price there was a price that was tagged to it. I gave myself a night to think it over.
One night only
One night
You
only.
gave yourself one night to think over buying a business, bro. Wow,
Yeah.
what kind of cash this guy have, man? Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I think the next day I returned the call to my cousin brother. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. I'm not sure whether that was the right price, that was the right cafe, it was the right thing to do. I was honestly not sure.
Are you allowed to disclose how much you bought the lock, stock, barrel for? If you're not comfortable, it's okay. Don't say it. You know, like if it's private PNC and all that. You know,
six figure lah. That's what I
six
can say.
figure. Wow.
Around there.
Yeah. Early six figure lah. Not
Okay.
like anything.
Yeah.
Early six figure.
You entered alone, or did you
Got a partner.
partner up with someone? Or?
Partner with someone actually. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
And
not
then that's how I use out all my savings from Big Four.
Wow.
Yeah.
So-
it's mad, man.
Yeah, so that's how it all started. So I went into F&B, just like that, and I was still having a full-time job.
What?
That is damn stressful, bro.
Yeah,
You haven't resigned back
I
then,
haven't
right?
resigned back then.
Oh shit.
I'm not sure whether should I be saying this.
It's okay. It's too late now.
It's too late now.
It's a long time ago. It's
Okay, I
okay.
resigned. So
Yeah.
so I was having my full-time auditor job, and by night I was actually at my cafe, running my cafe.
No freaking way, bro.
Yeah, so I was
Bro, auditor also not exactly like you finish them early also.
yeah,
Yeah, bro.
exactly.
And I remember his team OT'd like crazy back then, man.
Yeah, we stayed up quite late, and yeah, honestly, now that I think back, right, I do not know
How you did it?
how I did it.
How long
seriously.
were you doing this concurrently?
I was doing this for 1.5 years. So
My
basically,
God.
yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
I thought like 1-2 months or something, then you can chill up. What the hell, dude? 1.5 years?
Maybe I have very good colleagues who cover my shit,
How big
Shout out
was your
Shuari.
team? How big was your team?
You mean the cafe or?
Yeah, the cafe team.
It was only me actively running alone, honestly.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I have my ground staff, right? I mean,
Oh.
they were all back then students. They were
Part-timers.
part timers, yeah. But I was like managing it for myself, pretty much, yeah.
But
Yeah.
can I ask? You didn't have any experience
Yeah.
handling F&B, and you just went with
I
it.
just
and
went
you
for it.
went for 1 whole year.
Yeah.
Year and a half.
Year and a half.
juggling both
Yeah.
your job and
Yeah.
your business.
Yeah, it was like a crash course into entrepreneurship to me.
Shit, your learning curve is not like this. No, it's like this.
Yeah, basically I learned.
The graph don't abide.
He is climbing it.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, so I was like learning every single thing from
Scratch.
running a business, from having your first sendirian berhad. I mean, I learned how to open up a new company with SSM, all this shit, all this. I mean,
Dude, that is so BS, bro. Opening everything, all this documentation, and
Yeah,
then you got
shit.
full-time job, brother.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so stressful.
Yeah.
Man.
And back then, no chat GPT to
no
guide you,
ChatGPT
bro.
to help me. Yeah,
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 man.
yeah. So I was like hitting walls every single day.
Absolutely, lah,
Yeah.
confirm lah.
Yeah, and
What about the concept of the cafe that you took over though? At that time, did you purchase it knowing that you wanted to do something related to health? Like, was it already called Agrain at the time?
no, it wasn't. It
What
was
was it called?
I remained the name as Townsbank Cafe, which was the same name that was when I took it over.
Yeah, when you purchased it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't change anything apart from adding a few new things to the menu. And that was about it actually. And and until then, I was still never thought about running a grain actually. I knew nothing about that back then. It was just purely F&B. It was a
Cafe-like food,
artisanal cafe.
This is what year? Sorry, 2017,
This is
2018?
2016.
Okay.
Late of 2016. Yeah, if I remember my timing correct. Late of 2016.
Wow, damn, dude.
Yeah, 2016, that was the year that I started the
Bro,
purchase of the
you're like
cafe.
your mid-20s that time, man.
Yeah, 2016, that's like 10. Oh, that's like 10 years ago already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I was like 20.
26
Yeah.
now, man.
Yeah.
Ago.
Yeah. So
Almost
Yeah.
10 years.
Yeah.
so I literally went into F&B, not exactly sure what did I sign up for.
Yeah.
Went through shit.
Dude, when I'm having this conversation with you, your brain is like, yeah, wait, this guy fucked up, man.
Yeah. Now that I speak about it, I feel so,
Yeah.
I just shit. What did I do,
Like,
man?
imagine if you had a kid, like your kid is 25 years old, you're like, hey, dad, I'm gonna buy this cafe, and then I'm gonna just take over, lah. Then your dad is like, you got a full-time job, right? Yeah, I'm gonna balance both, lah. Then you're like,
Okay.
This guy must be joking, man.
yeah, man. I will be like, you can, man? How you gonna do this, man?
Yeah.
How
So-
many staff did you have at the time? Or did you inherit the staff? Also?
I inherited everything, yeah. Basically from the staff, the recipe, the menu, everything, yeah. So I
Okay.
and honestly speaking, it didn't do well. Honestly, yeah, it didn't do well. And when I took it over, it was 2016. I think that was the start of the decline of cafes. Actually,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back then, there was a few years that the cafe was doing really, really well because there aren't that many of them.
Yeah, I think if I'm remembering correctly, I think 2014 to 2016, it was like the peak.
The cafe,
Everybody
yeah.
It was a
like-
boom.
cafe
yeah,
boom of
cafe
cafe.
culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Cafe
then
culture.
everybody was into getting like a latte
Latte
art.
art,
Latte
yeah.
art,
It's
yeah,
that
yeah.
whole culture, coffee culture from Melbourne, lah.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
breakfast culture.
breakfast culture.
Yeah.
Big-
Big breakfast.
It's
all
Benedict.
that shit, right?
Yeah. So 2016, I guess that was the decline. And now that I think about it, maybe that's the exact reason why the previous owner wanted to let go.
Oh shit, bro.
And I was a sucker who got it.
Hindsight 2020 lah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then when you inherited that, did you decide to let it go and then you do Agrain?
Yeah, so I ran it for a good 1.5 years.
That's crazy.
And that was exactly when I reached another I mean you can call it
Another wall.
a pathway, right?
Oh.
A cross junction where I need to decide where I want to take it from now, right? So because obviously, like I said, the cafe wasn't doing well. I was like struggling between managing my work from a full-time job.
Bro, how the hell you even manage?
I
Bro,
don't
the
know.
most people are coming from work, they're like,
I'm tired.
I'm
already.
done. Some more you work in audit, bro. I'm done Pro Max, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even want to do anything
Do
after that. I
anything,
just want to
right?
lie down and just like look at the ceiling. Dude.
Yeah. So, yeah, I went through shit. Seriously, I went through hell, and there was a time that I needed to decide honestly where do I go now? Do I just focus on my full-time job, knowing that my cafe is struggling, or do I just spend more time in my cafe to revive it?
Yeah.
Right. So I took the hard decision. You know what? I'm not going to make a U-turn.
Yeah.
I've decided on entrepreneurship, owning a business. Let's go.
You double down now.
I double down.
double
I
down.
quit my job.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I honestly do not know where did I get my guts from. My boss must be damn big.
Yeah,
Now
bro,
that I think
I
back.
can feel your balls underneath the table, bro. God damn, dude. Wait. So you decided, screw it. I cannot U-turn now.
Yeah.
I already committed to this path.
Yeah.
You quit your job,
Yeah.
right? Did you just continue doing that same cafe, or did you?
Yeah. I continued my cafe for I think a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did it get better?
No.
Was it the same? It was the same.
Okay, to be fair, there was a period of time where it got a little bit better, but it was still not enough to sustain.
Bro, I tell you, Kampong is a rough market, mate.
Yeah.
You know,
It is rough.
you're not Desa Park City.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Although it is literally walkable.
Yeah.
I could cross the road. Yeah, I'm in Desa Park.
Yeah.
Cross the road. Yeah, I'm in Malara.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The,
exactly.
the branding is just so sad for Kampong.
Yeah.
So like, I think the majority of people, if I were to go to Kampong, Manjalara,
Yeah.
it's like you want hawker food,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And
You-
right across the street, people charge like 4 times more.
Yeah.
You're like, "Ma,
Exactly.
chow hai," like, what the fuck? You know, I think it's just. But today, I think it's a bit different. I think today now it's like, you know, if you are at Manjalara, you're getting a better deal.
Yeah.
You know,
I think you summed it quite well, right? I think that probably sum up the problem that we had. We were neither here nor there. We weren't the cheapest
yeah,
and we weren't the most expensive. So if you want something more expensive, you rather just
Go.
yeah. It's
You just
literally
go across the street. You just go into Desa Park. You'll get something very atas, very premium, very nice. But
Yeah,
if
the rich Leng Loi all there some more.
oh shit,
Confirm lah, right?
Confirm.
Why? It's serious, what? You go Manjalara, is auntie buying at like supermarket, all that, what, right?
Yeah.
And then they go to have good. I mean, I'm not saying Kampong is bad. I'm just saying that's what the demographic is, right? You go to Kampong also, like realistically, bro. If I ask you, let's say you ask me a question, hey John, where you at? Oh, I'm in Kampong. Oh, what are you doing? Then I'm like, I'm either working or I'm at a kopitiam or
Yeah.
I'm running errands.
Yeah.
But if you say, hey John, where you at? I'm like, oh, I'm at Desa Park City. Oh, che, cafe
Cafe.
is it?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
just by default,
Yeah.
right?
yeah,
Okay.
the default wipes that you get, right? Yeah,
Absolutely. Okay.
So, yeah, I spent a year working full time on my cafe, not knowing that it will not improve. Obviously, right? I tried to improve things. It didn't improve that well, and the same cousin brother who gave me a call about this cafe. Why did you guys start laughing?
oh my god lah.
I feel there's a punchline coming out.
Is he an angel or what? Okay? Oh, he calls you?
Yeah, and basically he was already running this restaurant called HALE. It was healthy. It was this healthy burger brand.
How do you spell that?
HALE.
Hale.
Yeah.
Is it still around?
It's no longer around.
Okay.
It's not around anymore. Basically, what they do, they serve healthy burgers.
Okay.
Basically, the healthy version of McDonald's.
Okay.
Whatever they can think of in McDonald's, they have it. You have the healthier version of the fries where they are baked instead of deep fried.
okay.
And then you have,
Oh.
yeah, you have your buns that they make it in-house 100% on their own. And then you have the sauces that were made from
Gluten-free.
scratch.
Wow.
Yeah, all these healthier alternative. And then you have your patties that were made entirely in their own blend.
Of meat. Yeah.
Yeah, of meat. And basically, healthy version of McDonald's. So he was already doing that.
How long was it?
I think he
being
was
done for?
running it for a good 1.5 years or 2.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
and then
Was that how you pivot your direction of your current cafe into a more healthier?
yeah, I think that's how the Agrain journey started. Basically, my this cousin brother, I think he was facing some difficulty. Things weren't working out in the direction that he wanted, and then that's where we sort of like caught up with each other. And you know what? Let's do something together.
Okay.
I think that was how pretty much Agrain was started.
I see.
And we always knew that deep inside us, if we were to pivot to something else, it was always going to revolve around healthy. Because obviously he has already started something that is already healthy.
Yeah,
It's just that it was not enough to appeal to the
general market.
to the general market because burgers, right?
Yeah,
Because burgers at the end of the day,
they don't align together with healthy.
yeah,
with
you know,
healthy concept.
that's number one. And number two, it's not Asian staple food, right? It's Angmo's staple food. So at the end of the day, after 2 years, right, I think what he realized was that only Angmo's can consistently eat burgers 2 to 3 times a week.
Yeah.
I think if you ask 3 of us here, I don't think we have burgers
Every other day or so.
every other day. I think
My guy, I don't even remember the last time I had a burger.
yeah,
man.
exactly. Probably
I don't even remember,
yeah,
man. Like,
probably once a week is quite a lot
Lot
already,
already,
right?
yeah.
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 We need our
So
rice, man.
yeah. So at the end of the day, we still knew that if we were to go big in F&B, it has to cater to the
To the
mass,
market,
to
yeah.
the Asian, right?
Okay.
So healthy was always going to stay, not burgers. What's next? And we asked ourselves, okay, what's the food that we cannot live without?
Which is rice.
I think rice.
yeah.
Rice.
The
Grain.
rice bowl, lah, probably.
Rice bowls, yeah. And for us, it was the zafan,
Yeah.
the mixed rice,
Mixed
right?
rice.
And when you think about it, right, actually, our 3 main races, right, Chinese, Malay, Indians,
The line. Okay.
yeah, and like,
Thanks for being so inclusive. Just what the fuck? Okay.
you can totally be a politician, man.
Later when the comments come out, hey, what about this? What about this?
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So
Oh yeah, they have
all of us
nasi
has our
campur,
own
you have
zafan.
the mamak version, nasi
Nasi
kandar,
kandar.
and you have zafan.
Yeah.
Holy crap, man! That's some mind-blowing shit, right?
Yeah, and then and that was exactly the time that we thought, oh, if we add up the market cap of these players, right? Chinese zafan, Malay zafan, Indian zafan. Oh shit, it's damn big, right?
Yeah.
It's a big market share that should be good money,
Yeah.
right? So we thought, okay, let's make a
Healthy
healthier
zafan.
version. Yeah, and then
That is the way.
yeah, that was
Oh, that's
how-
why your store, the
Yep.
food is also sort of like
Displayed.
heated.
Yeah. Yeah, and then honestly speaking, that was when one of our indirect competitors started. It was Fishbowl.
Okay.
It was the year, I think 2018 or 17. That was the year that they started and they did really, really well. I think they started in Sunway.
Right.
And
right.
yeah, and then
Oh shit, that was my first date with Jen. Holy crap.
wow.
Yeah, man. The hell? I know it's like a warehouse area one, right? Near Sunway
Yeah,
University.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they did really, really well. And then we were obviously going to something new. We did our homeworks. We were looking at what are the brands that were doing well back then and what are the things that we can learn from them, right? So one thing that we, honestly speaking, that we copied from them was the ordering using a paper.
Oh, the sheet.
The sheet, yeah.
Okay.
So basically because at the end of the day we knew that we are going to sell the healthier version of zafan.
Yeah.
And we knew that our price is not going to match the usual zafan lah.
Right. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah. So we
The reason why
obviously-
saffron tastes good is because it's unhealthy.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they tar oil until like it's swimming in it. So
Yeah.
that's why it tastes
It's less
fantastic.
Yeah,
Over
and then
chicken,
overnight shit, frozen shit, everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were looking at ways to
Healthify the
elevate the experience, right? Not only in terms of the ingredients, because obviously the ingredients are well taken care of. We know exactly the moment we are doing healthy zafan, it needs to be 100% real food.
Yeah.
There's no other way to go
It's
around
tough.
it.
It's tough.
Yeah.
The moment it's processed is tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are ways to elevate the whole experience? Okay, we thought, okay, if you can actually select your food from a piece of paper, it actually feels quite fun, right?
Yeah, it's
If-
like a
if-
ticking off a checklist type of thing.
yeah, exactly. And then you have a feeling that you can actually decide every single thing that go into your bowls.
Yeah.
Because that was not before fishbowl came to the picture. I think that wasn't a practice that you have whenever you go to restaurants, right?
It can say not really checklist, but like Subway had been like the OG since the get go,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
you can select the vegetables.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it gave you the impression that you are also build your sub lah, right?
Yeah,
if you will.
yeah.
And then I don't know, you all can correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, or both of you. Like stuffed also was or as I call it, stuffed D, because
Stuffed
it's
D,
funny.
yeah.
They started coming up as well.
Yeah.
And then it was a very Mexican choose your
own healthy
Yeah.
bowl.
Choose your
burrito.
own kebab
Although
burrito,
I
yeah.
recently TMI and outside like shit after eating stuffed D, so I don't even know whether I can
Honestly,
trust
you are
stuffed
not the first one.
D. Serious ah?
Yeah,
I had
yeah,
a
had
bad
that.
experience.
Brother,
too.
sorry, we're deviating from the topic. Just let's remain on track about your I just want to say, stuff D, that day, my lao sai was so bad. I was crying on the toilet bowl.
I thought it was because of the hot sauce though.
No, it is the beef. My God, I always add protein one, okay? I was like, wow. The stomach is like somebody shoved the hand on my ass, right? And then gripped my stomach so hard.
TMI, bro.
So painful. I was crying at 3 a.m. I'm tearing up like, oh my God, I'm never going to eat stuffed again. I cannot eat stuffed again. I'm traumatized. Yeah, and like I can tell F&B it's nobody's fault lah. Okay, sometimes it's old, sometimes it's like the thing was missing.
It can't be helped, I guess.
Yeah, it's just life lah.
It's not every outlet.
Sorry, I'm deviating, but I know that that time also only Subway did that whole health build your own.
Yeah, I did the OG one, the first one.
But it slowly became stuffed. It slowly became a lot of additional.
La Juiceria was also.
Yeah, La Juiceria. But La Juiceria can build, cannot, right? You build, but on the menu.
You can. But that's not their focus. They are not their bread and butter somehow.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, talking about elevating the experience. So we thought, okay, it's quite cute, right? You get to choose whatever that you want from a piece of paper, and then exactly you brought it right. You brought it up in the right time. Basically, Subway, because Subway was already doing this for the longest time. But if you recall your experience at Subway, whenever there is a queue behind you,
I'm never going to queue.
It was an experience, right? So basically, if you are going to pick, you basically point and pick whatever that
it takes so long, bro.
It takes so long, and then you'll feel like someone is pressuring you whenever there's a queue behind.
That is literally every time, bro. You are just like shit, like got 5 people, and then the fella at the Subway making it, they're like,
what do you want? Bro, make out of mine, bro.
Make
out of mine, bro.
And you everything.
Yeah, okay, everything lah. Then end up you everything lah. Then after that you go back, you open up your sandwich, you start taking out things that you don't want, right? So the experience was just bad. So we thought, okay, this paper should solve that problem, right? Basically, you take time, you take a good time after
choosing.
Yeah, you take a good time choosing whatever that you want. You think properly, and then no one is going to rush you. You take your own sweet time because it's lunchtime for most of our customers. You are corporates. After a few hours of work, you are tired. You just want to have control of something. That's a good way. Right?
I also like the fact that you have already constructed bowls, you know, so it's like for those who don't really want to think, they like, fuck it, I already know that I like to eat this.
So we started off not focusing on we call it the preset bowls. So we basically wanted everyone to be able to choose whatever that they want, but not until we realized that there are some people who are just too busy. They can't be bothered. They just want something quick, right? After they have a short lunch, they just want something quick. They are rushing off to a meeting or something. And then they just, you know what? I just want something quick. And then I just want the calories to be shown of which.
Certain.
Yeah. Some, not all of them for sure, but some of them. But they want to know the calories count. Let's say if it's
the protein,
below,
they want to know the macros.
Yeah. So all these are the information that we display in our order sheet
I saw. It's quite impressive, bro, because okay, this is like me being a conspiracy theorist, right? If you notice in the past, maybe since pandemic, the conversation about health has changed so fast, 2020, when COVID happened, right? A lot of people were like, oh, vaccinations, hospitalizations, all these sort of things. And then it slowly grew into like a prevention case type of thing. And then now, it's so wild, bro. In the last 2 years, the change of people understanding what they consume is dramatically increased. The calorie counting has grown so much in the past like 10 years, and it accelerated like mad, especially in the last 2 years. Now, almost like, I wouldn't say 50%, but maybe like 15 to 20% of health conscious restaurants will state the calories. It's wild. And I like, thank God you state the calories. It's so much easier for me because I don't need to like count this that weigh bring a freaking weighing scale remove the food, and then you know what I mean? And then like, it's mad how you did it. And then when I was going there with my wife, I saw the menu. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Lifesaver.
I don't need to think I don't need to like count, upload to ChatGPT, ask what is the calorie. I'm so grateful so that's why it's so convenient.
I think we are one of the first who actually displayed
the calories.
Calories, and then we actually have a macro calculator on our website where you can
tamba, then you add on the thing.
You choose whatever you want.
Give you the idea to do it? Do you like copy from another one, or you use like just
the the macro calculator thing was something that we referred to. There's a brand in Singapore that did it actually. Yeah. So we thought, okay, this is something that
You should introduce.
we should introduce to Malaysia.
Bro,
yeah.
imagine if McDonald's did it. Bro, you check out the counter and you see your bill and you see the calorie, you're like, oh my god.
Okay.
The thing is, other McDonald's in
They do
They
display,
do, right?
Australia,
Yeah.
all display,
Yeah.
right? You
Yeah.
just came back from Adelaide, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do. That's the thing. They do. But that's why when I came back to Malaysia, I'm like, this sucks, man.
Yeah.
Actually, McDonald's did display their calories. I think back then when we were younger.
No kidding.
Yeah, if you recall, I recall that there's a chart that they display in their restaurants.
Huh?
That there's a chart showing every single calories count of their meals. Actually, yeah, seriously.
Again, we were kids back then.
We were kids, yeah.
did.
But I pay attention to these kind of things, right? So I realized that it has been around for the longest time, but not until probably they felt like, okay, you know what? I think now Malaysians are quite educated.
Better not.
I don't think this is going to be in
gonna be
our favor, right? If anything, it's going to be against them, right? So I think they brought it down. So for some reasons, I do not know why.
And also the portions have decreased, So I don't know whether you go. I mean, all of us we go to McDonald's like, okay, we're not fucking perfect, right?
There's a McDonald's just down.
There's a McDonald's literally down the road also, right? But like every time you go to McDonald's, right? Last time, you feel like wow, quite puas at least. Right?
Yeah.
Now you have to finish the fries to feel puas. And my guy, the fries is the largest contributor to your calorie. Okay.
Yeah.
But like you will not feel full after one burger. You must get a second burger to feel normal. This for guys, I don't know about girls.
The day when I had McDonald's, I literally ordered the set where it comes with the spicy chicken McDeluxe and a piece of chicken. Then for me, be full.
Yeah.
It has to be that, there's no way.
I think the portion shrinks so much. I think if you recall, I mean, my favorite is the filet of fish, right? If you recall back then, the cheese that they give you is a full piece of cheese.
Yeah, it's spilled out of the burger.
Yeah, it's spilled out of the burger, right? Can see one. Now, it's like half of it only. You can't even see the
cheese. It's half cheese.
Yeah, it's half cheese. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even full cheese,
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
And not only that, like, I don't know, I don't know whether I'm big. I wish I was big, But like, when I look at it, it's almost as if like, it's like a toy, the size.
Yeah.
It
just
really,
feels sad.
Yeah.
You just feel sad.
And the price is not that cheap.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, right? Last time McDonald's can customize, but now cannot customize. Do you realize this? Like last time I can add on one,
Yeah.
Like if you go to those old McDonald's, they have like huge menu on the side.
Yeah.
And then you can like, I want to add another slice of filet of fish.
Lettuce.
I add the lettuce, whatever. And McDonald's used to be known as customizable. Now cannot, you go to the menu, right? The machine menu. You tekan, you press. There's no way to add. The only thing you can add is another burger.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
So there's a saying, right, among F&B's players. So nowadays there are so many restaurants that offer you food that will make you not hungry.
Food that will make you not hungry.
Instead of making you full.
Okay.
Think about that. Digest it. Because all this while we have been, subconsciously, if I go to a restaurant, I want to feel full.
Yeah.
But I think nowadays, because of all the cost pressures or you call it cost savings or whatever, there are so many restaurants that have went into this, I wouldn't even call it this is a niche, but went into this category where they start offering food that will not make you hungry.
So it's like bare minimum, that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
It's like ngam enough for you not to complain.
Yeah. They manage to find the right spot.
Bro, I fucking hate that shit,
Yeah.
I hate it so much, especially right when like, did you go to Sekolah Kebangsaan or did you go private school?
Sekolah Kebangsaan, yeah. I went to.
You also went Sekolah Kebangsaan, right? Okay. You all have nasi lemak in school?
Yeah.
Of course.
The bungkus one?
Of course.
Okay, when you open bungkus, you just ask. Is it a full egg?
No, never.
Is it okay, I'm gonna go. Is it half egg?
I thought you mean half, bro. It's probably
Is it even quarter? Let me ask you, is it even quarter of an egg?
It's an omelette where they just give you one sheet.
Yeah, bro. It's like they fried egg and then they cut it on, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes they give you a hard-boiled egg, but the hard-boiled egg is no way is a half egg also.
Yeah.
It's a quarter egg, right?
You're lucky to get the egg yolk.
Yeah. Sometimes like the egg yolk is like fucking like a fingernail, right?
Yeah.
And the carb ratio to meat is ridiculous one,
99% carbs.
Yeah, and sugar because of the sambal and everything, right?
Yeah.
Then as you grow older, as we grew older, we were quite fortunate to be born in a time where at least you order chicken chop from like the hawker food restaurant or that, or you go to McDonald's, or you even go to like Esquire Kitchen, for example.
Yeah.
The ratio for meat to carb is not so bad.
Yeah.
40%, 30% if you are in a nice place.
Yeah.
Now, I go, the protein ratio is fucking off the charts, bro. It's like you're lucky if it's even 20% sometimes.
Yeah.
I look at the meal, right? I'm like, my God, this is just carbs.
Yeah.
Just to make you feel full.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's not the right type of full one,
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, just full
Yeah.
on carbs.
But they always say, but the cost is the same, ma. Dude, you give me fucking a lot of rice and shit. Of course, it's the fucking same, lah, right? You go Kaifa now also, right? My God, they're like, hey, it's still 10 ringgit, ma. I look at the rice, right?
Yeah.
It's like fucking 4 scoop of the bowl, but then the chicken is like a wing. I'm like, my goodness.
But cost is really something that F&Bs struggle with the most nowadays. I think it's one of our biggest challenges, especially now with the
All gas hikes.
with the oil and gas wars, transportation, logistics, and then packagings. Food packagings are one of the badly hit because especially plastic products, right? Fun fact, I only knew this not too long ago, right?
Paper product also need plastic lining.
No, but basically plastic products are made up of 80 to 90% petroleum. I didn't know about this actually.
Oh shit.
Yeah, 80-90% of plastics are made out of petroleum.
Did you know? Now I'm gonna maybe if you don't know now you know. Even paper products need petroleum because paper products inside the lining to prevent it from soggy, right?
Oh, okay, right. Okay.
Also, it's made of plastic, so that one
Right.
also technically need petroleum,
Yeah.
bro.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, these are the costs that have flew up ever since the war has started, right? I think at least by 20 to 40%.
Damn.
That's crazy.
I was in Philippines just a few days ago for site inspection for a project.
Okay.
So before this is a bit of side tangent, just to give you an example of how bad it is.
Okay.
I was the job that my client entrusted me to do in Manila was maybe a month and a half ago. No, actually just before the war.
Okay.
Quotation, all approved, everything already. I signed off already, ma. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go to Manila. I'm gonna go for site inspection to check out the hotel.
Yeah.
Bro, just when the war happened, they were like, my suppliers all like, we have to increase 20 to 30% of the transportation costs. They're like, 20-30% is quite high lah. My quotation has been signed off with my client already. Like, we really have no choice, or else we cannot do your job. I'm like, my God. So never mind, I go already to Manila, right? Bro, it's so bad. The people there, like, I was in the Grab, right? He told me he used to earn like maybe $100 a week.
Okay.
And bro, cost of living in Manila is very, very low. So the average household income, I think, is like only $500 a month for a family of 4. Malaysia is about 1,500.
Yeah.
So it's a third of what a Malaysian household earns.
Crazy.
It's so low. And he said, do you know my petrol just times 3? And he's like, how do I even do Grab?
Yeah.
He's like, I only can do Grab if the journey is far enough for me to earn a slither of profit.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
It's crazy.
holy crap, man. That is so scary, man.
So do you tip him in the end?
No. Bro, my cost also went up, right? I'm going there for site inspection. I already charged my client. I give my client discount some more. And this is before the war. Because she said I need to allocate within the budget. Yeah, it's so difficult, you know, over there.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So I think it's also trickling down to here. I mean, we are very fortunate that we also have our own oil, although it's exported to majority of other countries.
We should be lucky for the subsidies.
Yeah. I also heard that, like, I know this is a political thing, but I heard we have very good relationships with Iran, so that's why our oil is also still incoming. Thank God. This if you're Muslim and you're watching this, please don't consider me as racist. But normally I would consider like, ayo, why are we a Muslim country? When I was a kid. Now I'm like, thank the Lords. We are a Muslim country, bro.
Selamat Hari Raya, boys.
Yeah, man.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah. Before this, I was like, damn. But now I'm like, wow, I'm so grateful. We are born at the right place at the right time. Yeah. I want to go back to your journey of the Agrain, right?
Sorry, we are everywhere.
No, it's okay. So that's the whole point of this podcast. It's like just a casual conversation to get to know, right? How did you and your Was it your cousin brother?
Yeah, basically our co-founders yeah. We
Okay.
are co-founders. Yeah.
When you all decided to pivot to this, you all went into Zapfan, the healthy version, and all that. Then how did you restart this entire operation? Because now he has, I'm assuming like a kitchen that is already very familiar with health products.
Yeah.
Did you sell your previous cafe?
So what happened to the cafe was that I sold it off. Even actually before we
Lock, stock, barrel.
lost the barrage.
Okay.
But obviously, I sold it off at a better price to the person that I sold it to lah. Right before that, we were thinking of pivoting into a healthier cafe.
Yeah.
We did our R&D, we did our food tasting and all. We wanted to convert that lot into.
So it's the HALE lot lah.
No. HALE basically was at Menara HapSeng, which is where we are at now as well.
HQ, right?
That's our HQ. That's our first HALE and our first Agrain store as well. And then this cafe at Kampung, right? Basically, at one point we were thinking to change it up to. There's this restaurant in Damansara, Kim. That is very famous. I can't recall.
What do they sell?
Wait, what is that first?
Yes, table and apron.
Oh,
Bro,
okay.
best fried chicken, bro, that one.
Yeah,
That's my first date with my wife now.
Oh, shit!
Wow.
Double mention in the podcast. Crazy.
Okay. So basically, we wanted to do a concept like that, a healthier version of table and apron, cafe concept in Kampung. We thought, okay, it might work. And then not until we have how do I put it? Basically, we did all the R&D, food tasting. It was all right. I think somehow there was this question about, okay, how do we then focus, right? If we knew that we are going to do Agrain already, and before this brand Agrain was created, we already are planning for a totally different brand. How are we going to focus, right? I think it came back to that because that was exactly the reason why I left my full-time job as well. I think focus, right? I mean, at the end of the day, you need to commit to what to something, right? You can't just sit on the fence and just don't decide and do both things, right? It will lead to
chaos.
Neither here nor there lah, basically, right? So focus. So at the end of the day, I think we stood firm on our decision that, you know what, let's just be focused on one thing. Let's just do one. Let's just focus on Agrain. Let's just make it big. And there's no other way. There's no other thing that should deviate our focus.
Okay. So that's why HALE had to stop.
HALE stopped. Then we
sold
a cafe, and then we basically just focus on Agrain. And
also HALE and Agrain were concurrent at the time.
Yeah, there was a point where in that specific premise where we were doing HALE, half of it was HALE, half of it was Agrain.
I see.
Yeah, not until when we thought that, okay, Agrain can be on its own already, and then that's where we stopped HALE completely. We just focus on Agrain.
Did you feel like Agrain was scaling very much because of the concept that you all went through, and then HALE also had to take a backseat? So it's like you can see that the growth is in Agrain lah.
Yeah, the growth.
There was a demand more for Agrain than HALE lah.
Yeah,
it's the burger thing. It's the burger thing.
So back it reached a point where because obviously we were always in corporates. I mean, Menara HapSeng, which is our first store, is a very corporate area.
Yeah.
Lunchtime, there was always going to be a queue for our meals, and then it was corporates. And because the lunchtime is pretty much the same, right? 11:30, 12, and then it's big as well. So the queue was, I mean, as a start, HALE was always having the queue. Slowly, after a few months, Agrain has started. The queue started to convert to Agrain.
Yeah.
And then there was this time, and then fast forward to maybe the month that we decided to close HALE, right? I mean, you can see that the drastic difference between the queue that was for Agrain, and if you look at HALE, it was just not there anymore lah.
Wow.
Yeah. So basically, we pretty much converted most of our customers to Agrain, and then that's where we thought, you know what, let's just do one, focus on it, and let's just make it big lah.
I see.
Were there any drawbacks when you decided to close HALE? Is there like the customers that really like HALE then decided to
Yeah, there were for sure. Like, I mean, these are the hard decisions
I would assume so.
that we have to make along the way, lah. And then this happened to be one of them. And I mean, there are definitely regular customers of HALE that we have to disappoint, but I think
Overall, you gotta keep people
Gotta
afloat,
keep-
man.
yeah, I mean, we can't make everyone happy. At the end of the day,
These
that's
are
what
the
we
big-
learned. I think
always
we
a little few, man.
yeah, I think we just need to make sure that as a business, we need to be sustainable on our own before we can make
100%.
everyone happy, right?
You can always do a HALE is back for a week, that type of thing, just to make a few customers happy. lah. But
yeah.
either way, keeping afloat is the most important
most important thing,
lah.
yeah.
What
And-
year was this when you all closed HALE?
2018 as
Okay.
well. I think 2018.
And I'm
then
assuming after that, you all decided to scale Agrain.
to
lah.
scale Agrain. And then in the first year itself, we actually went up to, in the first 1.5 years, we actually went up to 5 stores actually.
Wow.
In the first year itself.
First year, yeah.
First year, 5 stores. You're not scared.
Scared lah.
But then what made you want to take that leap of
Yeah, bro.
Normally first year people just go with maybe 1 or 2. Then
Yeah.
you guys just went straight 5.
We saw traction in it, right? In our first store, we saw good traction, and then along the way, we were also offered good lots because back
Oh.
then, obviously, healthy was very, very trendy. Something different, and then like
Especially when the fishbowl started picking up.
and then especially the malls, they love having new brands that have long queue. Okay, they obviously we get a few. I won't say the best deal, but good locations.
Yeah.
And then we just took pretty much a leap of faith, and then just you know what?
Can you remember the 5 outlets till today?
Yeah, for sure.
HapSeng is one.
HapSeng is the first one. Intermark the second.
Intermark.
Yeah,
Wow, down KL Intermark.
yeah.
But the rent is like crazy expensive.
Yeah, it's
bro.
expensive. But we did quite well actually there. So
Okay,
that's the second
that's
one.
a good one.
Intermark. Gardens North Tower was the third one.
Okay.
And then the fourth one is Bangsa South.
Oh, the Sphere.
The Spear, yeah.
I noticed that you I mean maybe you go
Office.
to the last one.
Yeah, the fifth one that we had right before the pandemic was Sogo.
Sogo?
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, it's the like protest area, bro. Sogo, every time people go protest there, bro.
Yeah. So fun fact, actually, we at our peak we have 8 stores actually, and
Oh,
then
shit.
and our peak also we closed 6 stores because of pandemic. Yeah, before we go there. Yeah.
But before we went there, before we go there, I want to just double check. It's like when you took that leap of faith, do you all actually like do any kind of research first before you all started to like, okay, maybe I want to go into this and go into this, casual
Yeah.
projection.
Or you're just like,
or you're just
time to
whack.
scale.
Just another fun fact. All of us, obviously we have a few co-founders and then we have partners as well. So
Yeah.
all of us were from finance background.
I knew it. That's why I asked that question.
Yeah. So there were 3 co-founders, right? Myself, my cousin brother Jason, and Kendrick. Both of them, they were actuarial science.
Oh my god, lah. This one is definitely too. Bro, how can they not do research, bro? This one. Okay.
Probably if anything, is too much research,
Yeah,
too much
bro.
homework,
Yeah.
too much
So
numbers.
this is the thing I wanted to double check first.
Yeah.
Whether is it really factual or not?
So we obviously did our projections and a lot of numbers, a lot of research, a lot of homework, a lot of
Just to prove that it is worth scaling. lah.
yeah.
And where you scale also. lah.
Yeah.
Where is actually it's pretty risky from what you described.
Yeah.
All your 5 places initially, because those places are really quite. I wouldn't say atas per se, but it has.
It's all office, bro.
It's all office, but
It's all
Yeah.
office,
and
yeah.
rentals for each and every location is pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty high, man.
So there actually we were. I mean, obviously our first store was at HapSeng, and then before we started scaling, obviously the question that we asked, okay, who do we want to serve actually? Like, do we want to focus on the corporate crowd, or do we want to focus on the shoppers, or do we want to focus on the retired crowd? I think our decision was that, okay, let's just focus on corporates.
Bro, it's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the best. It's the best out of any other target market.
Yes and no lah. Yes and no.
Wait, please tell me no. Please, how was it no?
Weekends are the weekends.
Weekends and
Who care about weekends when the guy come 5 days a week, bro?
okay, were you from a finance background?
Bro, do I look like a guy from finance?
No. The reason I asked that was that because for us, okay, why we chose a corporate crowd to target, right? Like what you said, lah, right? 7 days, 5 days they are working. 5 must be better than 2, right?
Yeah.
So we went for that, not knowing that dinner crowd they are not around.
Yeah.
Every single day, weekdays, if anything, they are the first to get out of their office the moment 5 o'clock reach.
Their
Right?
golden hour is usually lunchtime.
Yeah, lunchtime. So basically, you only have lunch. Dinner it will be quiet, and then the weekends will be quiet because they are going to be away. Yeah, yeah.
Unless
So
unless you close your shop, no?
yeah. So I mean, thankfully, Grab food helps us with our odd hours lah. Basically, yeah. So basically, yeah, we asked ourselves, okay, corporate crowd or non-corporate crowds. We went with corporate crowd. Hence Intermark. Hence Gardens North Tower. Hence the Spear Bangsa South.
Sogo is not really. Sogo can say
Sogo. Yeah, Sogo was Sogo was the last outlet that we opened before the pandemic, and it was the first to go after the pandemic.
Thank God. So it's no longer at Sogo.
Yeah, it's no
I just want
longer.
to say Sogo is a trash mall, bro. My God. They're using fans, bro, in the supermarket. Do you see? Like you go to the supermarket, they got kipas, bro. Like ceiling fan at the
I
supermarket.
personally have never been there before.
So honestly, Sogo was a outlet where
Try for weekend crowd lah.
not really, but we thought maybe at that point in time, after having 4 stores, we were slightly overconfident that, you know what, let's just target something that is not our core audience.
Oh, okay. So it's a diversification.
It was diversification.
It's not that bad. I
We
think
wanted
it's
to penetrate a new market.
Worthwhile risk, I think.
Not worthwhile after all, but
It's okay. I mean, now it's always
on the hindsight.
Thing.
Right? So, yeah, we went with Sogo thinking that because for all the 4 stores that we had, right, one thing that is consistent is that the audience are majority Chinese.
Okay.
And we wanted to move away from that.
You want to go Malay market?
We wanted to go heavy on Malay market. So we thought, okay, corporate plus Malay, where can it be? I think Sogo is one of the best for corporate plus Malay.
I see.
So we were offered on the 7th floor.
Quite tough, 7th floor.
Yeah, 7th floor is a floor, 1 floor above the food court of Sogo. And it was, when we were pitched of this location, it was going to be the newest floor in Sogo, where they are going to revamp, they are going to have you know where this is going already, right? Yeah, so they are going to revamp, no more fans. And then they are going to make it modern. They are going to bring in a few modern brands, and then
you can be a collective.
Yeah, and then to make things better, because we are one of the first that is signing up for that lot. Our rental is cheap.
Can say it not now that you're no longer there.
3K.
Bro, that's fucking cheap.
Yeah. So the temptation is there, right? 3K. We went there, and boom, that was January 2020.
You start. Wait. So
Sogo.
You move January 2020 into Sogo.
Sogo 2020. Yeah, and then
2 months.
Yeah. So March.
Oh shit.
16 or 18 was the first day of MCO, right?
Yeah.
And even before that, the best part, 28th of February, we have just completed our central kitchen. We basically took over a central kitchen, knowing that in that year, 2020, we were preparing to scale to 10 stores from 5.
Oh
so,
God, that means your central kitchen is damn big some more for 10 stores.
Yeah.
Crap, the equipment must be heavy duty, it's bigger, everything some more.
Yeah, we committed to all these things. And then even on top of that,
You met your wife already at that time?
Haven't.
Okay lah, not so bad lah. I guess, if you were single that time, then not so stressed lah.
Yeah. So, so that was the period that I couldn't forget. All this timeline, right? A week before the MCO started, we signed a check to TRX, committing to a lot in TRX.
Okay.
This was 2020, when
TRX not even there yet, bro.
TRX, I mean, it's halfway there.
Yeah, but no one knew.
Yeah, no one knew about there. Yeah. So because it was one of the politicized project, right? So like no one wanted to be
at the time because
to,
it's called Tun Razak ma.
Yeah. So no one wanted to hype it up, and no one was paying a lot of attention to it. But to us, we always knew that was going to be a next big corporate thing. So we paid the check. The check was 60K. It was for the deposit, for the location. It was for the rental deposit, whatever shit.
My God.
We paid a week before the pandemic. We had our central kitchen.
Was
2 weeks
TRX
before.
nice enough to let you tarik balik?
Obviously, no.
What an ass. What a fucking ass.
But did they at least like give you a leeway of 6 months to don't
No.
have to? Oh shit.
Yeah, basically, I'll share a story later lah on
Okay,
that.
okay.
So basically, we went with Sogo, January 2020. We had a
TRX check
TRX check, and then we have
Central
a central kitchen
for 10 stores.
for 10 stores. Yeah,
It's like the initiation for a lot
yeah,
of things.
yeah. And then
My-
18 of, I think it was 16 or 18 March. That's when
MCO.
the fun starts.
The fun start.
Yeah, the MCO starts, and then the sales of our stores
Pummeled.
Because it's
basically
corporate.
plummeted. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
That's
then
bro, it sounds
we were already on GrabFood, thankfully,
thankfully.
but it was just not enough. It was never enough.
Bro, that's not even like maybe 20% of what you would expect from a
Yeah.
sale, bro. That's
Yeah.
not even, I think maybe even 10% is.
It was like a 80% drop maybe in terms of
Yeah.
the overall sales.
Shit.
That's how bad it was, and we had to live with the central kitchen with 4 full-time staff with a hostel for the central kitchen.
My,
All these costs just add up,
My
and
God.
my God.
yeah, and well, it was very
Bleed,
bad.
man, that one.
Yeah,
That's
and
brutal,
then
man. Sounds so brutal.
Yeah.
and now that I think about it, right, we started to make so many wrong decisions just to keep the central kitchen, because we had a central kitchen. It was never in our mind at that point in time
To
to
close.
remove it. Yeah, because obviously, you know what, things will get better. It will improve. We can get over this. We'll be fine. So we never closed any of our stores. We never had the intention to close our central kitchen. We basically wanted to. It was quite naive now that we think about it. Basically, to turn a cost center into a profit center, we were having the never say die attitude. No, we can do it. Don't give up. We can do it.
Positivity right there, man.
Yeah.
Bro.
Now that I think about it, right, honestly, on the hindsight, right, the moment 18 March starts, right, I think the best, you know what, the best thing, you just shut it off, close it off, sell it off.
You make a loss, but it's okay.
Yeah.
You don't bleed more.
Yeah, you don't bleed. You just cut your leg.
Yeah.
You just stop
Cut
the
your
bleed,
loss, cut your
cut your
losses.
loss, and that's it. I think we would have been in a much more better
Situation.
situation, and we would have avoided making so much more bad decisions after that.
Sorry, I got a question.
Yeah.
Is the central kitchen still there for 10?
No, we sold it off.
Damn.
And the
That's fucking brutal.
blessing in disguise was that we managed to sold the central kitchen off at a slight profit.
Oh, that's great. I mean, okay.
But
alright,
small
but
money
you
lah.
bleed on the way lah. You
We
know, but
bleed along the way lah, right? I mean, we in the profit in terms of the money that we invested, but
Okay lah.
not excluding the losses that we have
losses
suffered along the
because
way.
it's
lah.
like it's like new equipment still, everything
Yeah,
also.
yeah,
the
yeah.
accumulated
And the
losses,
setup,
yeah.
everything, right? Because it was
Shit,
meant
man.
for
10
HALA
stores.
certified.
Wow.
Bro.
Yeah. So
Halal certified is
Bro,
not
my God,
Yeah,
dude,
it's-
this
it's
one is mad
brutal.
high
It's
cost,
brutal.
man.
So now you know why I had to lose weight. Yeah. So that this period was exactly the period when I started losing weight.
So it's stress.
It's stress
So it
lah,
comes
basically.
after all these stories, right? I was stressed. I was just tired every single day. I was just mentally
Bro,
mad. It was madness. I honestly every night that I
do
got
this,
back to work, right, I just do not know
it's or tail where to go, where to how
How
to
to
exactly
wake up.
how like what am I doing? You know, what am I like? You know, what should I do tomorrow? Is that phase of life that I was
Lost
going
lah.
through. I was just most of the time lost. But of course, when you are in front of your teams,
You have to be
cannot- you
confident.
cannot-
you know what? Let's do it. You know,
Yeah.
but when you are back home, that's when
Your depression,
the shit comes in. Yeah, then
anxiety,
everything comes in.
Can I ask how do you deal with all this stress load, and do you like voice out anything, or do you just keep
So-
it all to yourself back then?
So that my first step to make myself to put myself in a better shape, right, was to lose weight.
Okay.
That was the first thing that I think I did right, honestly, throughout the pandemic.
Okay.
To lose some weight. At my peak, I was 90. All the binge eating, all the stress eating, late nights,
Nice.
irregular eating, irregular meals, shit food, all this just contributed to my peak of 90. And then there comes to a point I was too stressed. I felt like nothing in my life that I could control. And I decided that if there's one thing that I can control, I think it should be my diet and my lifestyle. So that's when I told myself, you know what, let's just do something for ourselves, right? You have been trying to do everything for your company, for your team.
Wow.
Let's do something for ourselves. And then I started with food.
Okay.
I love as a typical Malaysian boy, Asian boy, I love my char kway teow, I love my wanton mee, I love my chicken rice. I can whack 2 full plates of chicken rice. After that, I still feel like I can still go
Bro,
for the
that
third one.
is absolutely me every time.
Yeah.
Me
So
too.
I decided, okay, you know what? And I honestly, I love my McDonald's, my cheat meal.
Yeah.
I gave myself a decision. It's either you sacrifice your carbs from all your char kway teow, your chicken rice, your wanton mee, or you sacrifice McDonald's. Yeah, so I chose to sacrifice all my carbs, my heavy.
That's a good sacrifice. McDonald's sacrifice is nothing, bro. Actually, I think honestly, Malaysian food is a lot higher calorie than you think.
Yeah,
than we think.
I think so too. Yeah,
Yeah, like you cut McDonald's, right, and you have Malaysian food, I think you might become fatter.
Yeah.
If you cut Malaysian food, you eat McDonald's, you can lose weight.
Yeah. Actually, never mind the deep fried part of McDonald's, right? Actually, McDonald's are fairly balanced.
Yeah, bro. Actually, it is.
It is.
I mean, you have a Big Mac, got your fiber, you got the lettuce, you got your protein, you got your carb and everything.
Yeah. As compared to Asian food, is oily, carbs, overloaded.
It's mad.
Yeah. So I went with that, and I removed carbs for even until today. I rarely. I mean, I
You
still
eat minimal lah.
I eat minimal lah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But my extreme was not having carbs at all. I
You
don't
didn't
eat rice.
suffer from any headaches, or you didn't suffer from any
No, actually no.
Wow, you are godlike, bro.
I guess it was a motivation. I
Okay,
think it was a
okay.
motivation. It was a discipline. I maybe there were some side effects, but I just felt like it was just part of the game. It was just part of the process that I need to go through, right? After not treating my body right for so many years,
Yeah.
it's time to.
How long did it take you for you to lose that amount, bro?
I lost my first 15 kilo in maybe 1.5 years without exercise, just focusing on food.
100%. It's like, actually, I think a lot of people have this, but I think it's slowly getting better. The misconception that like exercise can help you lose weight.
Yeah.
Actually, exercise doesn't help you lose weight. You could just walk the whole day. It's the same thing as going to the gym for like half an hour. Yeah, it's literally what you put in.
What you put in.
Yeah.
Food is the most important thing. Think of something that you do for 3 times a day. Actually, no. Actually, eating is the only thing that you do consistently 3 times per day.
100%.
Right?
In fact, right, like, don't you think like when you go holiday also, right?
Yeah.
Like, let's say you go China, go Japan, go Europe, whatever. The thing you look forward to is also eating.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
not even like, oh, I want to see the museum. You see museum for how long? Only 1 hour, 2 hours max.
It's the
Then
food.
after, you probably eat like 3 times a day.
Yeah.
So the quality of food you put in like 3 times a day,
It's
pivotal.
It's so important. So I basically cut my carbs. I lost my first 15 kilo in maybe 1 year and 1.5.
That's crazy, man.
And then without
You have
exercise,
to buy so many new clothes, bro. Your underwear have to change. Your jeans have to change.
yeah. Actually, thankfully, I kept my clothes from last time when I was thinner lah, so I can still wear back.
Oh
lah.
shit! Okay, nice. This guy.
Yeah, so because I was always the person who reluctant to throw things, you see. So
Okay.
you know what? I think I will still
One
use
day.
one day. Yeah, so one day really came.
That's another kind of motivation, actually. I will be this thin.
I will be back.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I actually after my first 15, right, I went vegetarian.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Yeah, I went vegetarian because I reached a plateau in my weight. When I
were
reached
stuck at
15,
this.
I was stuck there, and I didn't like that. I wanted to
Go further.
go further. I wanted to have another breakthrough, so I went for vegetarian, and I was okay with vegetarian because I love my veggies.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I can have full plate of veggies, no problem. I can go to Chap Fan store, just order 3 kinds of different veggies. I am full from that. I'm happy. Yeah.
But shouldn't you need at least some? Shouldn't you need a little bit of protein? as
Yeah.
well?
Probably.
Yeah.
So I was vegetarian for a good half a year to maybe a year.
What the
Yeah.
hell?
Bro, half
Yeah.
year vegetarian, bro. You
I
are
was-
monk, bro. You
I
should
was-
go and, like, what the shit?
I should go and meditate already.
Yeah, bro, 6 months, damn long, bro.
Bro,
Yeah.
I did vegetarian for 3 days because of my great grandmother passed away, right? I snuck out from the funeral parlor and went to the McDonald's. Like,
Are you sure?
Oh shit, man.
What a bad grandson.
It's okay. No one needs to know.
Well, you're alive.
Everybody knows. You were vegetarian for 6 months.
Yeah. So
Even while managing Agrain.
yeah. And
It's fucking
I was perfectly fine, and not until I had my medical checkup.
Oh.
And my medical checkup, my report told me that obviously my cholesterol, everything was perfect. It was nothing was wrong. Everything was pinch perfect actually. Everything was and but my protein, I can't remember the term that they have.
It's a protein deficiency.
It's basically, in other words, protein deficiency. I was short of protein, and now that I think back, I think I can feel it. Like for example, my lips were cracking up.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I can feel. I now that I knew that I was protein deficient at the point in time. Yeah, then I started remembering that there was some sort of symptoms lah that I didn't pay that much
On
attention
hindsight
to.
lor.
Yeah, on hindsight. Yeah, so protein intake was a problem for me back then. So that's when I thought, you know what, let's not be too extreme, and let's
You have to find a balance.
I need to find a balance. At the end of the day, it's about balance, right?
Was it difficult for you to go back onto eating like animal meat products?
For pork, yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So
the
now
smell?
the smell is strong for me. Back then I love my suyo, my char siu, but now unless it's really, really good without the pork smell, otherwise I'm happy without my suyo. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe I should go vegetarian 6 months. I can stop eating pork, bro. My God. Serious the smell, you cannot tahan. What lamb? Lamb also the smell, I'm assuming.
I'm not the biggest fan of lamb lah, so it was still okay. But pork was the no. I can live without pork actually. I can.
Bro. Actually, I just want to say, right, there was one time I had like this growth on my lip,
Okay.
and it was so annoying. It's not like it's very bad, but every time I chew food, right, I might bite it.
Okay.
That is so bloody painful. I always like tear halfway eating. They're like, wow, bro, food so good, man, you crying. I'm like, no, man, I bit my lip again. lah. So my dad told me just go get lasered off. Went to this laser in, I think, Bangsa, Menara UOA or something like that.
Okay.
And then the guy, he sprayed something that frees the growth.
Oh, okay.
And then he lasered it, right? And when he lasered my lip, right, I smell bacon, Bro, he lasered me, I smell like bacon, right? Then I just like, wow, I think I cannot eat pork for a while, man.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, because I kept smelling like my own flesh
burnt
that is
flesh.
being cooked, right? And it smelled like siu yok, like pork lah. Then I just like, wow, I think I cannot eat pork for a while. I was off pork for like maybe a few months or so.
Okay.
I cannot tahan. I'm like, and then I smell, I'm like, wow, that's how I will smell like if they cook me. Way.
I eat myself.
Yeah. Then I just quite traumatic. I can understand. I can empathize.
Okay.
Yeah, and sometimes the thing changes over time lah. So now I'm like back to it. I'll
Yeah.
eat pork one lah.
So I basically, I went back to non-vegetarian. I focused a lot on chicken, my proteins. I got back on track, but I still was very eager to lose my remaining 5 or 10 kilos.
You were like what, 75 at the time?
Yeah, 75. My
75 is a fantastic weight for your height, bro.
Yeah.
You're like taller than me by like maybe 2-3 inches, and like
around there.
yeah,
But
I think
my
it's very good.
my idea was 65 to 70. That's what.
My guy, you wanna fly or what, bro? Damn, 65.
I want to save fuel for my car.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it makes sense. Now it's the oil crisis. Okay.
Anyway, so basically, I went back on meat, and that's when I started.
Counting calories.
No, calories I started since day one actually.
Oh, shoot,
Yeah,
okay.
but I started heavy on sports.
Oh, okay.
I just felt like, now that I think about it, everything happened for a reason. Because probably it was because I was vegetarian, and my protein was deficit, and because of that I had to go back to normal diet. And it's one way of God telling me, you're not doing right. You're doing it fine. You need to do something else. And then that led me to playing sports for 6 times per week now.
Also, before this, you didn't even exercise at all. It was
Not
just
really.
solely just like walking and just like
Walking.
calorie deficit.
Walking,
lah.
sleeping. I mean, when I was younger, primary school, secondary school, I love my football.
Oh shit!
Football,
oh
futsal.
my god!
Yeah.
Please.
That was around.
Do you watch football?
I watch
Of
football.
course, bro. MU fan, bro.
Oh, fantastic!
That's why I remember his name. I wouldn't forget his name because
Oh,
your
United.
is your just a outside track. Is your dad?
No, No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your dad's not a United fan.
Nope. My
I
dad
thought that's where the kid name
Liverpool,
came
ah.
from.
My dad don't play any sports.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, but because my mom, she always liked the name Chester.
Right.
If I had a sister, she would name her Chelsea. But I'm like, okay, thank God she's not alive.
Wait, why did you think? What is Chester? Wait, is there a United legend named Chester? What?
No,
Manchester.
Manchester
Just a
lah.
name.
Oh, Manchester.
Manchester.
My fucking
Walao.
God. Are you freaking kidding me?
Manchester.
Bro? Oh my God, like, bro, you were born to support United. Bro.
In your blood. It's in your blood.
Okay.
So-
sports six times a week.
Now I'm doing almost 5 to 6 times a week.
That's
sports.
insane.
Yeah. So I love it. I love my
Pickleball, tennis.
yeah, my pickleball, my tennis, my spin. I do indoor cycling.
Oh, you do spin,
shit.
Yeah.
Bro, I damn scared to do spin, bro.
Why?
I heard like you spin first time, then you pee blood or some shit like that.
Okay.
Bro, I
That's
think-
extreme lah.
Hey, what kind of what kind of sport is
Yeah.
that?
Like, so you can correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. I know my friend is an instructor. Her name is Wenchi. She was telling me if like let's say your first time you go spin, and realistically your cardio is already quite good. So I like to run,
Okay.
and you would during spin day. So okay, guys, it's time to push, and then you push.
Yeah.
So sometimes your body is tired, but you still persevere and you go through it.
Over push.
You can end up in the hospital, You start peeing
Hernia or
brown.
something?
Correct me if I'm wrong, right? You pee brown.
Thankfully, I haven't
Reach that point, lah.
reached that point yet. I still can control,
Yeah.
but
you've heard of it, right?
I heard of it. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
quite scary.
Can end up in hospital, bro.
Yeah.
What the hell?
There are cases. There were cases.
Yeah,
But-
because you on the seat as well,
And then because your leg is locked into the to the pedal, yeah.
Oh.
So it can get quite serious. Not to say that it's a dangerous sport, but if you don't do it right, I think it can be very
But
dangerous.
anything can be dangerous, lah.
Yeah, anything can be dangerous lah,
Tennis, you can
so-
whack your doubles partner, so
Yeah,
shit, man.
yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay. 6
yeah.
days a week, huh?
6 days a week now. And I love it. I feel healthier. I feel lighter overall. Now that I compare myself to when I was at 90 kilo, I feel
How heavy are you now, bro?
68.
Shit. Bro, he's lighter than us, bro.
But I got no muscles like you lah.
Bro, 68 is like my dream, lah. Bro, I've been trying to go past the 70, right, for so long. I was 85.
But your muscles are huge.
Oh, thanks, man. This guy, this is trying to butter me up. Actually, I feel like I look like a normal person.
No lah.
You know, really? You think so?
You are above average, I think.
You think so?
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
Your discipline is working, bro.
the gym has been paying off. Dude, you know, right? Before this, I was like, I actually go to the gym very often. Even
Okay.
before this, I was going to the gym for like almost 10 years already.
Okay.
You know, and I like to run. I'm generally an active person. It was just the fat was covering all of it.
Okay.
And only after calorie deficit, like, hey bro, you go gym. I'm like, when I do less gym, I eat less, then only people notice, bro. That is my incentive, lah. Okay. Then you're at 68 now. Are you gonna aim for more, or you happy where you are? I think for your height, you're fantastic. already.
Actually-
ideally it's around there, 60, 65.
Actually, I'm put it this way lah. I think weight to me now is
It's just a number, right?
it's just a number. I'm not happy about my weight. It's just an It's just an indicator for me now whether what should I do next, right?
Yeah.
Whether okay, if I'm 69 or 70 after a trip after overseas trip, it simply means that you need to work out more, eat less, eat better.
Move more.
Yeah, and if you happen to go below that, I feel that maybe my intake is not enough for my sports sessions, right? Because
I
obviously sports sessions,
quite high carb driven. You gotta have energy.
I mean, and then right now my carbs is still on the low side actually.
Oh,
So I think I'm quite conscious of my intake now, and calories come into play even bigger role now for me.
How do you track your calories?
Agrain macro calculator. No lah.
Plug in.
Do you type it down or do you like what? You eyeball?
Eyeball.
you
I roughly
eyeball.
know lah. I roughly know lah.
I
So like, sorry.
No, I was going to say, I think we all know roughly.
Roughly, yeah.
Because when we look at meals, we can roughly calculate, estimate how much you need.
No, my brain is an asshole. Doesn't work for me.
What are the brain you have?
My brain is an asshole.
But anyway, you can chat GPT anything lah.
100%. But you know what ChatGPT doesn't calculate?
Yeah.
If your colleague come back from holiday, bring back some snack, you're like, oh, I take like one lah. I take two, bro. Straight away.
Silent
400.
killer.
Yeah.
silent killer.
Damn asshole. one lah. Yeah.
So, roughly lah, right? Roughly for me, my measure is always if it fall into the healthy category is always going to be 1,000 to 1,005.
Yeah, yeah. It's normal.
It's just
It
by
is-
It's
default.
normal
Yes,
by
by
default. To
default,
me,
yeah,
like
same.
nasi lemak, ayam goreng berempah,
Bro, 1,000
Count down
easy.
easily 1,000 to 1,005.
Yeah.
Depending on how many plates of rice you have lah, how many sambars you add on your sambar, or you add on your fried chicken, or you
Yeah.
add on tempeh, whatever.
Yeah.
So 1,000 to 1,005. McDonald's same,
Yeah.
1,000 to 1,005.
Yep.
On average, a grain meal max you can go
Seven.
maybe 500 on average.
Oh,
lah.
way max.
On the array. On average lah, on average lah,
okay,
on average
on
lah,
average.
500 lah. So as long as you know that you are having a decent, healthy, unprocessed meal, you are safe to say that
Yeah.
500 is about there lah. And then there's this calculator shit like
Is it MyFitnessPal?
no, it's on the grain web. It's on our website again.
Okay.
We have this feature that you can calculate your daily intake.
Oh, I see.
Daily
Based on
intake
your
that you-
height.
Yeah,
based on-
yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah. We
okay,
have this
okay.
simple calculator. I can't remember the name of this formula right now, right? But
I think, honestly, I think your calorie intake also is very dependent on what your goal is lah.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
before this also, I'm very like adamant on. It's very, very strange for me, you know. My weight loss journey, right, when I was 85 to now, is I used to calculate and must soon hit under the calorie limit per day.
Okay.
And then I was hitting a plateau when I was lifting weights.
Okay.
So not that this is a flex, but it's also a flex. It depends how you say. Okay.
It's a flex lah, bro.
I couldn't do pull-ups when
Okay.
I was very overweight. And one day I saw this man in the gym. He did weighted pull-ups. So he kept the 10 kg.
Additional weights.
Oh, he kept the 10 kg in his leg, right? The dumbbell. Start doing pull-ups, you know. I'm like, wow, this guy damn strong, man. Shit.
Power.
Yeah, then I thought like, I wonder when I'll ever do a pull-up. And you
Okay.
know what? Notoriously amongst men, right? We all like, oh, I think I can do 2 or 3 lah. But this is when you are from 5 lah. But when you're an adult, can you do a pull-up? Quite hard, you know.
Quite hard.
Yeah, so I thought to myself, okay, I'm going to try. Bro, I tried, I fail lah. Okay, I cannot do a pull-up lah. I just hang there, like, wow, I can't even do anything. I just
Can't
like,
do anything. Just hang there.
yeah. Then I slowly implemented like negatives. So I used to jump up and then like slowly go down, jump up, slow down.
Okay.
Today I can do up to like 30 kg weighted pull-ups.
Wow.
Yeah, so I can do like 2 plates,
Okay.
25 plus a 5.
Wow.
And before this, right, I was stuck at the 20 kg mark for so long. So
Okay.
long, bro. And I was
Okay.
like there for like 6 months to 8 months. I can never go beyond the 20 kg.
Okay.
And then I was on the calorie deficit. So I didn't even put 2 and 2 together, you know. I was like thinking, why I cannot? I'm eating healthy, I'm eating less. Then MJ told me, bro, you just increase your protein lah. I like, okay lor, I just increase lor. Just eat more lah. I took a break from calorie deficit. Bro, straight can do so much stronger. I'm like, what is going on? Like your body is just telling you like you are on survival mode.
Yeah.
Obviously, right?
Yeah.
You only can do to a certain limit.
Yeah. So
And, yeah.
yeah, all these are the indications that your bodies are telling you, right? If
Yeah.
you basically, if you're feeling certain things in your lips or whatever, or whether you are not, you
Yeah,
you
you're not
feel that
progressing.
you're not progressing,
Yeah.
it simply means that you're not doing something right.
Yeah.
And then most of the time, it's always your food.
Yeah.
Whether if you have eaten the right food or you have not eaten not enough food,
The
or
timing of the food.
yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
It
man.
revolves that actually. So eating is really the most important thing. And I have something to flex actually.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
please flex.
Do it, man.
I feel losing weight is one of the easiest thing to do.
Not for me.
Actually,
Not for me lah.
Okay.
Okay lah. I mean, maybe I also have to put in some because back then when I was in that Big 4 life also, I was quite at my heaviest also. I was I think 80.
You were 80?
80, bro.
Bro, what?
So I guess it's really because the late night.
The lifestyle lah.
But you don't look like that though.
Back then I was quite bro. I think it's before I met you. As
Oh,
well.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. But we
Hold on, but-
and it was because of the bubble tea.
Oh! Bro,
bro, what?
Hey bro, but I don't think it's only bubble tea. I remember you guys were the drinking group, you know, the heavy drinking group.
Yeah. So after I left that life, right? Then after that, I cut down on alcohol. I cut down on the bubble tea. What, bro? Transformation was quite straight lah. Because I realized sugar and alcohol plays a very huge role in your weight loss.
Yeah.
It does.
Cutting
It
it
does.
out really helps a lot.
So going back to what I said, right? Losing weight is really one of the easiest thing to do. If there's a disclaimer to it, if you do it right.
Yeah.
But knowing what is right, I think that's what a lot of people do not know.
100%.
Yeah,
And I think today also you can see majority of males nowadays are confirmed got perut buncit.
Yeah, and I think it's really a mental thing. It's not really a physical thing at all. It's a
Absolutely,
mental
Samuel.
thing. You really need to do it right. You do it right, you see results. You see results, you are motivated to do more.
Yeah.
Because that's just human nature, right? We want
Progress.
We want to see progress. And the moment we see progress, we feel happy, we feel confident, we continue. As compared to a journey where you do it the wrong way, you don't see results. You know what? It's just life lah. I mean, I'm the kind that I'm born. I eat what also fat one lah. I eat what also cannot thin. So you fall into this category, which unfortunately there are a lot of people in this category.
100%.
And it's because they do it wrong.
100%.
And doing it right is really, again, not difficult. You start off, honestly, my advice is really to start off knowing your daily intake, which I go back to the calculator that we have in our website, where you can key in your height, your weight, your age, and then you calculate your daily intake in terms of calorie. What is the level that you need to maintain your weight per day?
I just did it.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
wait, bro. You total BMR is 1,006.
BMR, BMR. So that's that's a BMR
metabolic rate.
Yes, that's the calculation. Honestly, it's not the to the dot kind of accuracy, but it gives you a good guide to start off with, right? And then 1,006, for example. So if your weight, what's your weight now, Chester?
73, 74.
Bro, we same weight. What the fuck?
So basically, the easiest way to remember, if you are whatever weight that you are, you key into it. It gives you, let's say, 1,006 for your case. If you want to go below 73, you just have to make sure your intake daily is less than 1,006. It's that simple.
It's that simple.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
And then with ChatGPT nowadays, it's not hard at all. I mean, it's just an excuse if you are not thin, actually.
100%. Yeah. 100%. But I think the challenge is also, we mentioned this a lot during the podcast. I think education is something that a lot of people are not aware of when it comes to nutrition and also exercise. Like, all of us sekolah kebangsaan, right? What's BJK? BJK is either teacher damn lazy.
Bangsai jangan kacau.
Yes, correct. The teacher not there, or teacher just say give you a ball, go and play, whatever, right? So exercise and
sepak, bro.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we want.
But in if I'm not mistaken, in the 50s or in the 60s, in the US, in order to graduate from high school, you need to do 10 pull-ups.
Right.
You need to do 30 push-ups as a guy.
Okay.
You need to climb rope and all that one, But I think somewhere along the way that kind of got lost, especially in Asian culture. Asian culture is kind of like study first, get A, and then you're okay.
Yeah.
So that's one. And then also the nutrition aspect. You know how they had that triangle, the pyramid?
Yeah.
And the pyramid bottom there is all carbohydrates. Very, very bad marketing, I feel. Because technically the carbohydrates should be above and the protein and fiber should be at the bottom.
Yeah.
That is the ratio.
If anything, it should be terbalik, completely terbalik.
Absolutely. No, not the fat. The fat.
Okay.
But I think because of these 2 and 2, right? And on top of that, remember we were talking about how McDonald's portions are so small.
Yeah.
And you're never full. It keeps you, what's the word? Not hungry.
Not hungry.
Actually, I'm still hungry, but whatever, right? So when you consume these sort of things on a day-to-day basis, you only scale higher in terms of mass, but not in terms of quality.
Yeah.
It's easier to see your portion increase if you go to you go order nasi goreng double.
Yeah.
Which sounds incredible, but and 4 eggs. Oh my God.
You
don't know that you already burst your calories for the day.
Yeah.
Because you binged, right?
Yeah.
And on top of that, the food satiety is not there because of, one, they're trying to, like you were saying, F&B cost measurement.
Yeah.
They give you more carbs.
Yeah.
Then number 2, also, the processed foods are super high in calorie, but super small. So you're not even full.
Yeah.
So you have to eat more for mass.
Yeah.
Then you're going to be damn fat and you're like, I tried already lah.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part.
Yeah.
And people are not educated, so they just continue.
Yeah.
Just continue. I think now only in the last 3 years, finally got Sprite Zero. You think about it, it's quite wild, bro.
Okay.
Now got 100 plus zero, all this. But before that, bro, if you got sweet tooth, that's it.
That's it. Your leg. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye to your leg soon.
Actually, I don't know whether you all go on TikTok or Instagram Reels, right?
Yeah.
Every time it's like the what's that called? The Ramadan
Bazaar.
Bro, you go see the drinks they make.
Oh.
Even Ash is like,
nope.
Bro.
You see, they tape the condensed milk, they tape 8 or 10 bottles together and then pour. Wow, best.
I feel
There goes your leg lah.
when I I was watching it. I can't feel my leg.
Where's my leg?
Yeah, it's quite wild, you know. And to them, it's a norm.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna have one for lunch, and then one for dinner. That's the norm, you know. And like, I think it's not just Malays. I just want to caveat this. Chinese people, bubble tea also. I think I have one for lunch, one for tea break, and then after dinner. My God, gone, bro. You are just. You have to float lah. You cannot walk already.
They may think by putting it lesser sugar helps, but it doesn't really help. Cumulatively, it doesn't. Okay.
Yeah.
You become a Mishue, the mascot lah, no leg one.
You become a snowman.
You become a snowman.
Yeah, bro. And I think the worst thing is that it's cheaper.
Yeah.
You know, like before this, right? What was the most famous last time is Cha Time lah, right? So it's the only thing in the market, and then slowly like things came in like black whale,
Yeah.
and then like Sinfu Tang,
Yeah.
so that's the premium one. Now, the Chinese market enter, right?
2-3 ringgit.
Yeah, bro. My God,
It's getting cheaper to get your leg get chopped off.
So I think it's so difficult for people.
Yeah, it is.
But, and I don't know whether this is just for you. You said it's easy. For me, it is so damn difficult to lose weight because, right, I have a sweet tooth. I love it, bro. I tell you, until today, right, every time, like I just came back from Philippines, I told you, right?
Yeah.
So I met a few Filipino event planners. We all got together, introduced. She also family business, you know? So I like, okay lah. Must show face,
Show
must
face,
eat.
yeah.
What the fuck? I think that night, I 4,000 calories. Bro, easily 4,000 calories. They cook I went to a restaurant and then they had you know what sisig? Are you familiar with Filipino food?
No, not really.
So Filipino food is basically if Malay people can eat pork.
Oh, okay.
Basically, right? Don't you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they were colonized by the Americans and
Yeah.
colonized by Spanish.
Yeah.
So pork is like a staple.
Okay.
Bro, just to tell you what is the dish okay. The sisig
I know it's always sweet lah. Philippines food. It's always
Actually, it's
sweet.
a cham cham.
Okay.
The savory stuff is sweet, salty, sour.
Okay.
But the sweet is really like
Right.
next level sweet.
Okay.
So for one of the dishes, I think they ordered like 8. And I don't regret it. I loved it. I loved the meal. It's fantastic, okay? And it was an excuse for me to binge lah. But they fried the, jiao zha.
Yeah.
Bro, they fried the jiao zha
3 times.
together with pork liver,
Oh.
and plus oil.
Wow, I can feel my heart attack already, you know.
Yeah, bro. And then they hao right with chili and
Oh,
vinegar
shit.
and mayonnaise.
I remember
Oh,
Uncle Don.
mayonnaise
used to
some
sell
more.
it. Yeah, I remember Uncle Don used to sell that as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Wow, it tastes
Okay.
fantastic, bro. So I just kept going and going and going, and then I just like, bro, I don't regret lah. But I can feel it lah. I can feel it, especially their desserts. It's just like condensed milk. It's the same thing as Malay desserts actually.
Did you get the ube?
Yeah, I did, bro. I got HALE also with ube ice cream. So like I think nowadays, right, the access to this type of food is very easy compared to healthy food.
Honestly, I have a sweet tooth also. I love my ice creams.
Oh, bro.
Seriously, I love my ice creams. But I think to me, I would still say that losing weight is easy because
bro.
you are not disciplined enough lah. Meaning,
bro,
I mean, it's either you are motivated or you are disciplined, right? You need to have
bro.
both.
Yeah,
At least
100%.
one.
Yeah, I can say I'm disciplined, but not for food, bro. I need to.
Means not disciplined lah.
I need to throw away food in my fridge, right? Then only I can like be on track one, Or I need to cook the food first. Then I feel like my inner Chinese is like, don't waste food lah. You already cook already ma. But I tell you what, if the temptation is there, damn hard, bro.
But for me, how I do it, right? For example, if I knew I have some ice cream craving, if the weather is hot for that day, right, I will still have my ice creams, but I will most likely skip a meal just for that. I have to discipline lah. Yes, I may be hungry, but I will just get some fruits or get some healthier options to make me feel
Vegetables or whatever.
vegetables or just cucumber. I can just binge on it.
Just a cucumber.
Cucumber. I can have 2
You can have 2.
in one go. Seriously.
My God.
Seriously.
Yeah, the only way is like you have to contra lah.
Yeah, you have to control. It's either you do sports, you do some.
But sports is not enough, bro.
Yeah, sports not enough.
Like you have to contra the
you have
meal.
to contra. Meal is still the fastest, the better way, the fastest, most efficient way to contra.
Oh my God.
So I have to be disciplined, lah, bro.
Yeah, cannot. But it was my first time in Philippines also.
Right,
so
right.
first time, then only that event partner asked. So my line is quite difficult lah. It's sort of like a mixture between, so it's a family business that I need to show face.
Yeah.
I also need to like make sure the relationship with my suppliers, my partners, my family, everybody's, on good terms. So the balance is quite challenging. It's an excuse for sure, but
honestly, once in a while, it won't harm you. You see, like I think that's the problem with a lot of people as well. Like, the moment there is one day that I
continue lor.
I just, you know what? Today I whack 4K already. Tomorrow I have no point already lah. My diet plan gone already. I just whack. I just chincha already lah. But actually, it's like one day of 4K, and if you do one day of full of exercise, it won't suddenly make you a.
Yeah, you exercise one full day, you won't get 6-pack ma.
You won't get 6-pack, exactly. And you eat for one full day, it won't make you a fatty boom boom also.
Yeah,
right?
unless you already are lah.
So it's about
yeah.
So it's all about consistency, right? Consistency in if you consistently eating 4K for every day, of course lah.
Yeah.
And if you consistently do sports for the whole day, of course lah, you will see results lah. But it's about the consistency, you see. So one day, cheat day, 2 days is really fine. It's okay. But don't make it as an excuse. Yeah. You know what? Yesterday 4K already, tomorrow that's okay lah.
The term once in a while also I think is a problem. Yeah. Like a lot of Malaysians are, especially like, you're working already, right? You are on a diet.
Yeah.
Or you're just trying to count your calories.
Yeah.
The real challenge is your colleagues say, hey bro, come lah, we go makan nasi goreng kambing lah. Then you're like, hey bro, no lah, cannot lah. Tonight I got a very important dinner and I'm going to eat a lot. Once in a while lah.
Once in a while lah.
Motherfucker, I'll throw my phone at the further lah. Tiunya sing everything also fucking once in a while. Bye.
The worst is just the peer pressure. It's like, hey, why don't you us?
How old already lah, right? And I don't want to come already lah. This one
is so difficult,
you
bro.
You feel bad. You feel like, whatever lah. Let me just go there and just like see what I can order.
Then you go back, go toilet. Which I don't encourage. It's a joke. It's a joke. Yeah, just jokes. Okay, please. Yeah. When you scale, go back to Agrain lah. Okay. It's already 1 p.m. by the way.
Yeah.
So I know you need to chow. I just want to.
It's okay. I can extend to 1:30.
Okay. So when you scale, when you had to scale down, during the pandemic, everything.
Yeah.
How did you scale down? Can you navigate us through this process? How you scale down? You sold your central kitchen for 10, but when did you sell it?
Okay, the time came. Yeah, actually, right before that, right? We knew that. Okay, I think going back to central kitchen, having our peak 8 stores, right?
Yeah.
And even during the pandemic, we were expanding. Never say die attitude lah. Which now I think back, it wasn't the best decision to make lah.
Up to what year?
This was 2022.
God damn, that's a solid 3 year of persistence.
I think 2 years lah. 2 years, 2020 to 2022. That's the 1.5 years to 2 years where we really we didn't close any stores, but we still expanded.
You all persevered through COVID. Like how many MCOs?
It was crazy lah. It was just crazy lah. Now that I think back, it's just being naive lah, honestly. And
but okay, like just maybe the first 6 months of MCO, how was it like? How do you all like go through planning?
Firstly, we knew that we need money.
Yeah, and obviously.
Yeah, and we were lucky enough to have one of our friends who supported us. Her name is Eileen. So she came in as a sort of like a friend of us, investor also, to really fund us through the pandemic.
Wow, and God bless her soul.
I know, right? I know, right? Without her, I don't think we are anywhere close to where we are now. We would have been gone in dust. We would have been dusted.
How you worked with her before, or what's the relationship you have with Eileen?
She is actually a close friend of one of our co-founder, Kendrick.
I see.
Yeah, so we knew each other. We met each other before, I think, in the UK. All of us, we graduated from the UK. Then we met each other there. And then actually Eileen was born in Alostar, from the same hometown as I do.
Oh shit, you're from Alostar?
Yeah, I'm from Alostar. Yeah.
God damn, son.
You are? Are you not?
No,
you're local?
Like every time I find out people are from such a far away place, I'm like, wow, you're really... Bro, you know, right? People think about this like it's so easy. Oh yeah, I'm from Ipoh. Actually, it takes a lot of like courage to like start a life in a different city.
Totally
even in Malacca also, right? It's like quite courageous, bro. If you ask me, right, hey John, would you want to move to another? I'm like, Maybe not lah.
Maybe not.
Maybe not lah.
Yeah.
Just study okay, but to start your career, your life is it's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It was a journey lah. Yeah, and then basically, so she came in as an investor. She funded us through, burned through all her money.
oh shit.
Shit.
Shout out to Eileen, man.
Shout out to Eileen, seriously.
Okay.
Thankfully it was her. Not only supported us financially, but she actually joined our management team as well. And she helped us through the pandemic. We launched so many initiatives throughout the pandemic. I think the most notable one was our 1-for-1 campaign.
1-for-1.
1-for-1.
Purchase a meal, you give a meal to.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, if you don't mind the story, basically it started off with one of our regular customers. Obviously, during the pandemic, the family members, I think it was a sister or the brother, was working in the hospital, government hospital, working tirelessly. Crazy. I think the first phase of the MCO was like without the what do you call that? The vaccination. So it was that scary that you can be dead.
Yeah, you can catch COVID.
Yeah, you can get COVID and die, right? So that was the scariest part. Overwhelmed hospitals, every single hospitals, every doctors, nurses work like crazy. So this all the frontliners are basically. So this regular customer of ours wanted to send meals to the brother or sister and the team just to give them a mental support lah. So they came to us because obviously that time was the what they call it PKP. You cannot travel, right? So only F&Bs or like the
Grab delivery.
All this with the letter you can travel. So they came to us. Can you send food to them? Okay, we did that. They firstly sent like 20, 30. Everything went smoothly, and then this gave us an idea. Why not, right? Because back then during that period, we like I said, 80% of our sales were wiped off. We were pretty much nothing to do lah. Our staff also nothing to do. So we were. We had this idea where, you know what, let's just do something also where we can keep our staff occupied. We can have more reasons to...
you can promote also.
You can promote, basically. We took that opportunity to promote our brand. And you know what, to keep our staff occupied since we didn't...
You all didn't scale down whatsoever.
We didn't scale down. We haven't reached that part. We didn't fire any one of our team.
That's mad. That's madness, bro.
Yeah. And then, you know what, let's match all the donations that we are going to receive from the public. You donate 1 meal, I donate 1 meal. And then fast forward, right, this campaign, I think it was one of the most successful marketing campaigns that we have ran. To date, I think we have raised more than 200,000.
Damn, bro,
worth of meals.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, we have sent so many meals to the frontliners during that period. I think I can't exactly remember the number of hospitals and healthcare places that we have sent meals to, but they're pretty much Klang Valley we pretty much have covered at least once.
Wow.
Most notably, Sungai Buloh at hospital, I think we sent to HKL also. We sent meals to them so many times. Yeah, and it was one of our reasons that maybe our branding was strong today as well. It was one of the reasons. I think a lot of people know us from that campaign. Because at that point in time, I think a lot of people, they were, those who have extras, they wanted to do something for the frontliners as well. So they came. If you think back, right, there weren't sort of like a medium for them to really do that, to show their support to the frontliners. I think we were one of them. But we were still very, very small in terms of the scale that we do. Because at the end of the day, we are still a very small restaurant back then, trying to do something different. But I think we did well throughout. I something that I'm quite proud of as well, that we managed to support the frontliners. And in fact, I think this program, we call it Agrain for Good. We have rebranded it already. It's still running until today, where basically anyone can just go to our website, and if they feel like they want to offer some help to the special kids home or your old folks homes or any handicapped homes, we actually take donation in, and then we will send meals to these charity places. Actually,
that is so noble, bro.
Yeah, we still do it until today.
That is like such a great way to basically channel people can donate without
I think
doing
it's
effort.
a good effort to give back to the community.
And donating good meals to them, I think
It's healthy, good meals, bro.
Yeah,
Good portions, some more.
Yeah.
Bro, I just want to emphasize the portion and quality, bro.
And
It's mad.
protein.
Yeah.
Because honestly, what we think is that I think one of our belief is that healthy eating it should be for everyone.
Yeah.
It's not only for the people who can
wealthy.
afford it.
Yeah.
Right? Everyone should be able to. Everyone deserve it basically. Put it this way.
Everyone
deserves good
deserves
food.
to have access to good
Yeah,
food.
and especially the handicapped, the marginalized group, right? I mean, more so that they need better meals.
They need better nutrition.
Better nutrition, right? Because obviously they are not eating enough food and probably eating
not so good quality
food.
Because they're not as capable, right?
Yeah.
So not capable means your job is probably not. I mean, not all obviously, but like
more so that they
lah.
need good food. You see, so we felt that we have to do our part, lah. Yeah.
Damn,
so
man.
anyway, until today we still run it. It's something that it's one of like I said, something that
I'll
I'm
link
really
the
happy.
thing in the description,
Yeah,
bro.
sure,
like I'll
sure.
pin the comment also if you want to donate a meal to someone.
Yeah.
I think that's such a great way to like increase your karma points also. Serious, man. Like, I just want to say it's very difficult for people to spend time.
Yeah.
It's easier to spend money.
Yeah.
Spending time is, I think, something that we never really talk about. Like you coming all the way here to spend time to tell people about your story is something that you cannot get back. Money you can spend. I can buy you a coffee. I can buy you a meal. I can buy you a trip to Japan, whatever. You can earn back the money when confirm one.
Yeah.
That's why money is not really an issue. The same currency that we all have and we all share that we can spend and can never get back is time. That's the most precious thing you can give to someone.
Yeah.
But nowadays, I think people don't have time.
Yeah.
So if you want to donate a meal, you just click on the link. You want to increase your karma points. You want to do good for someone. I think it's a great way to do it.
I think this is a very, very good point. Actually, I think it reminds me of what I'm doing to myself right now. I think the reason that I'm doing what I'm doing in terms of running Agrain and treating myself right. I'm actually, for my own lifestyle, right, I'm investing for a good time in the future.
100%.
Yeah, I'm eating well. I'm doing my sports.
Yeah.
So that in the future, 10 years, 20 years down the road, I can have a slightly less suffering time in terms of having
people to help you wipe your ass or whatever.
people have to wipe my ass, have to help me to shower, I go traveling, I need my kids or whatever to help me with my luggages. I cannot do sports anymore.
It's a quality life.
Yeah, I'm investing now for that, and many people don't see that.
They don't.
You put it quite right. Basically, time is something that is actually the only thing that you cannot get back.
You cannot pay any amount.
Yeah.
To get back one more minute.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's like no other. You cannot extend. You cannot freeze time. You cannot go back in time.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
People just takes time for granted.
Yeah.
Yes.
So similarly to what I'm running Agrain, one of the biggest reason that I'm very passionate in doing what I'm doing right now, because I feel that now that I'm in the better mindset than I was last time. And the fact is, I've managed to do it. I've managed to turn around my weight. I managed to come from a person who don't really exercise to someone who do exercise 6 times, 7 times per week. If I can do it, anyone else can do it. And my role now is to inspire
Motivate people.
and to motivate people to be like me, because I'm just an ordinary person. I'm not someone who is very privileged or whatever. I came from. I'm the same as all of you. I mean, I came from Alostar. I just want my life to be better, and that's all. I obviously, yes, all of us have dreams, right? We want to be multi-millionaires. We want to have many houses or whatever. But my ultimate goal now is really to inspire more people. I think that's what makes me happy now. Seriously, it's not about how much money I make or what's the P&L like for my company. It's really about how many people that I can inspire to be like me. And
you are damn giving, bro.
Bro, that's the clip. Bro.
You damn giving, bro.
That's the clip, bro.
I cannot say that about myself. I'm quite selfish. I'm quite selfish about my time. I'm quite selfish about my what I do now. I have to be a dick sometimes. That's it. I'll be real. Yeah, I don't have time.
I mean, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
But I think it's you're so giving. Like the fact that you want to give, you want to inspire. For me, I'm a selfish person. I do this podcast so I can learn. If I ask you, hey bro, you know makan together, you'd be like, this guy trying to sell me insurance. This guy calling me to do. I do this podcast so I can learn from someone. I put it up there so that people can learn also. But in the end, ultimately, if they're gonna help with the Patreon, fantastic. If I get a brand deal like the manufacturer, fantastic. It's a bonus to me. But I like to learn from people. It's your avenue to shout out what you want to shout out.
Okay.
So to me, I'm in a way, I will say no to many things because I feel like, no, my time is limited now.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I was a yes man, bro.
Okay.
I'll do everything.
Everything.
Yeah. But now I'm like, if I go there, I come back, I spend time there, not worth it. My sleep is important. Like I choose a lot of things for myself now.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's fine. I think everyone is different, and I feel that giving is my calling.
Bro,
I
you
really
are
think
a
so.
saint, bro. You're a saint. But I suppose you're also like, you got a good like group of friends and good group of partners that do this, like Eileen and all.
Yeah. They are the best. I cannot ask for more, honestly. I don't think we will ever be close to where we are now without every single one of them. Seriously, I love them.
Yeah.
Although
what?
Although of course there are some disagreements throughout the pandemic, especially during the pandemic. There were a lot of disagreements about things, and
everyone is different.
Yeah.
Everyone has different mindset and different character.
Yeah,
You-
but
you
and
can't-
correct, and I learned to appreciate everyone is different, right? I came from a person where I always must be right.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm the kind of person. Yeah, I must be right. I will argue my way to be the right one. But along the way with all my partners, I think I learned that sometimes it's okay to you agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Right? I think it's really fine.
that term is
It's so what, right? I mean, you don't think like I do, and I don't think like you do. So what?
Do you feel like you learned this in your 30s?
Yeah.
Bro, you know what I learned in my 30s? I learned that I was quite dick in my 20s.
Not too late, bro. Not too late to realize.
No. let me just story, right? So back in my late 20s, I was quite a dick. No, actually maybe even my early 30s. I don't know, right? So I went to Japan with my wife, right? And then she pulled her back. And then I was like, because you didn't do yoga, you didn't exercise, what you do? Like, what do you expect? I mean, it's sooner or later, right?
Oh. So you were that straight lah, right?
Yeah,
you were straight.
a damn
Dick lah,
bro.
basically.
Yeah, 100%. I was a dick, man. So after that, I told you my weekly what, right? I go to the gym 5 times a week. I do yoga once a week. I run once a week.
Yeah.
Right. And if I cannot make it, I'll ganti the next day one. Right. So I think it was late last year. I pulled my back.
Okay.
Then my wife was so nice. Put the heat patch every night. Go bring water for me, whatever.
Exactly what you didn't do to her.
Yeah. I was just a fucking dick. I was like, I can help you put the heat patch, but I'm just saying, like, you got to change your lifestyle, whatever. I'm coming from a place of authority, right? After I pull my back, I'm like, it's quite dick. Then she was like, now you know. So just don't be a dick. I mean, I learned to empathize a lot in my 30s. I learned to say, like, you know what? Doesn't really matter. You just, no matter what you do, sometimes in life, right? You're going to be humbled whether you like it or not. Yeah. You work out fucking 6-7 times a week. You do whatever you want. You eat healthy and all. That's nice. Life just deals you with shit. So just try to be nice. Yeah. That's what I learned in my 30s.
Yeah.
And I find it, right, so sad, right, that I'm only like this to people that I'm very close with.
Okay.
But then strangers, right, I that empathetic. I'm like, hey, kesian lah, maybe the guy had a bad day or that. And my wife would look at me like, the fuck kind of empathy you have for other people?
This reminds me of pickleball, like pickleball, when you play with your good friend or you play with your wife, right? If your wife make a mistake, you're like, oh, what the hell? How you play like that? Why you hit the ball like that? As compared to if you play with a stranger, your partner, they whack some shit shot. It's okay. It's normal. I also play like that. Then when you play with your wife, why you play like that? I never do like things like that. I teach you like that, man.
Yeah. We're so critical,
Yeah.
Wow, fuck,
I thought I was the only one, man.
We are always more critical to people who we are close with, who we probably take too much granted.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Yeah.
But humbling year for me. I told you I pulled my hip and all that.
Yeah.
After that, she was like, no lah, you gotta do this, you gotta do that,
Yeah.
Yeah, she always thinks I'm too extreme lah. Ash, do you think I'm extreme? Oh, sometimes like, I don't know whether, sometimes I always think like, no lah, I think this is normal. Then she's like, no, this is not normal. You're too extreme. You don't really like care about what other people think and all that. Yeah. Then after that, now like I grow older, I'm like, wow, I kind of understand.
Okay.
Yeah. I know I want to wrap up the podcast.
Yeah.
Also because I need to head back soon.
Yeah.
I also align my timing with you 1:30.
Yeah.
But couple more questions. When did you scale down, and when did you realize it was time to scale down?
When we were left with 3 to 6 months of cash runway.
Holy fucking hell.
Yeah. that was when we realized this shit is real. Is we can live in our denial, but the fact is we may not have enough money to run the company.
God
That's
damn.
when we started to, let's start with like it or not, whether you agree how many of us there were among our partners, there were 4 of us, whether how many agree or how many disagree, we have to do it. That was
You cut off the cancer already.
we have to cut our leg.
Yeah.
We have
you
to
have
cut-
to do it lah. You have
You have to
it.
do it.
There's
There's no
choice.
other choice. Either we are okay with, let's just take it as our money is burned. We are not going to recover it and we are okay with it and we call it a day. It's either that, or if you still want to have a chance to make a survivor, make a rebound, it's about cutting those stores that are not profitable. That's number one. Cutting off stores that were loss making. Obviously, that's the first to go lah.
Yeah.
Stores that were neither here nor there, breaking even, go. Stores that were coming near to tenancy agreements finishing.
Wow.
And if we are not sure that this will be a guaranteed profit making store, bye bye.
Wow, that's quite
Basically,
straightforward, actually.
It's quite
drastic.
brutal, bro.
Yeah, basically left with stores that have good
crowd lor.
good crowd, good money, and tenancy wise, we have
You have to
we have a fair amount of time to still make money lah, to continue. Yeah, so that's that. And now that I think about it, right, and some of my friends, they ask me, okay, actually the question that you asked is, when is the good time to close your restaurant? To me, as brutal as it may sound, the moment that you have that feeling that you should close down a restaurant, it should be done yesterday. Yeah. If the thought of closing down a restaurant, this is not going to work, run through your mind today, you should have done it yesterday. You should just call it a day. Because anything that happened after that is just going to be firefighting. You are just going to, you know what? I'm not going to give up. I'm not, it's the Asian never say die attitude. You know what? I can make it. I can turn it around. But chances are, the percentages, not to say that you may not make it, but the chances of returning, I don't have statistics, but I'm sure the statistics is pretty shit, where maybe 90% of the people who have that thought of closing a restaurant and decided to go through it and turn things around, I think 90% probably fail.
I just want to be honest. I think, honestly lah, F&B, like I mentioned before the podcast, it's one of the most brutal industries to be in.
Yeah.
You wake up late, you have to wake up fucking early, you have to go to the restaurant, you got to tap lah, you got to get ready for customers coming in, you got to prepare for dinner service, you got to clean at the end. Bro, it's a lot lah. To me, it's a lot lah, okay?
Yeah.
Your life is just dedicated to this, you know?
Yeah.
And like, I think honestly, right, if people adopt that mentality of closing restaurant, I think 90% should close already lah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Like honestly, right? Don't you think in your own neighborhood, this is for you, this is for you, this is for people who are listening, this is for people who are watching.
Yeah.
You drive through your neighborhood, just one row of restaurants, let's say there are 5 or 6 out of that whole row. Do you think you've ever been in all of them? I doubt it.
No.
I doubt it.
In fact, we walked past it. I was like, this new, it's a new cafe here. I don't think I'll try it.
Yeah. That's how many F&B premises are there. And I doubt, right, that like more than 50% are successful.
Yeah.
Or however you want to deem successful, profitable. I don't even think,
Or staying afloat.
yeah, I don't even think 50% is profitable. I really don't think so. I really think majority are loss.
Yeah.
Every month at a loss.
And many of them are probably in the green, basically make money because they probably don't draw a salary and they actively work in the business.
Yeah.
That's the most scariest
That's the
part.
scary part.
Yeah, because you feel like, when I look at the numbers, I make money. But if you pay yourself market rate, you pay yourself or the opportunity cost that if you are not working here, you would have worked in some other corporates. You pay yourself that, and then you probably lost money. And
Yeah.
And I think so many people are in this category, and it's quite sad actually.
It is. The only thing that's F&B, I think that's earning money is probably Zap Fund And that's lucky if like you manage to sell out like maybe 70% or 60% of your food that day, and then you hopefully don't need to sell it for like 50% off at the end of the day. Was one. And number two, I think if you're a hawker store that has a very steady community that you already have adopted from more than 10 years, then people consistently go already. Then maybe that's the odd exception.
It's
and
quite
that
brutal.
I don't even think some
It's quite brutal. And I think it's not good for the market as well to have so many players and all these players. I mean, a lot of them, they stay through it not because they want to turn it around, but because you see nowadays whenever people have extra money, they feel like they want to go into F&B, right? They feel like this is a good industry to go in, and they just whack money into it, and then they just, you know what, I'm stuck with it already.
Yep.
Let's just continue doing it lah. Whether it turns out well or turns out bad, I'll just leave it there lah. And then
you're back into the corner.
Yeah, and then it's not good, right? It's not nice at all. I mean, and then what these brands will do, they will throw prices, they will do promos, and then people like us who genuinely want to make a living out of the business, we suffer because, right, these guys are like throwing promos. Obviously, I mean, no one will say no to promos, right? I mean, they will be attracted.
We are
to
very
that.
price conscious.
Yeah, Malaysia, we are still very price conscious for obvious reasons, and we suffer we are on the losing end, right? And then there are so many brands who throw prices. And
bro, I can tell you this is not just F&B lah. I do event management lah. Okay, every time before COVID, right, event management is like you have your very experienced people. So my company has been around for 30 plus years already.
Right.
It's a family business. My mom, her mom, all runs it for a long time already.
Right.
In the 2018, 2019, suddenly everybody want to do event management. Okay?
Yeah.
Then the big MNCs love it. You know why? Because they throw price. Some bro, I've seen event company do for free, bro. They do for free, bro. They do the event for free. The MNC, wow. Just the cost price of this only. Okay lah, do it lah. Then after that, right, quality shit, then they default to another further that throw price. And then their brand just keep going down the dog shit lane lah, right? But for us, right, we tahan through COVID. After COVID, so many people eliminated already. Then the true players remain. Now event management is seen as premium again. It has to go through a cycle one lah. I think F&B is going through the same cycle.
It's called they call it the capitalist play lah, right? It's like how Juice Coffee and Mishre ends up in the Pasar Malam, right? In bazaar, competing with the auntie uncles, right? Yeah. So it's exactly for them. As long as I don't lose a lot of money, it's fine. But for the makcik who
They die
lah.
Confirm die.
They are there to earn a living, you see. So I mean, we can probably have a separate topic on this, but it's whether we agree to it, we think capitalist is good or not. I think is.
But that one is brutal, bro. Because Chinese companies like Mishre and all that, even the
Luckin Coffee.
Luckin no, not Luckin. There's
Lucky
another
Cup.
one. Lucky Cup.
Oh shit, that one.
The red color one under Mishre one.
Yeah.
Bro, that one they throw price until like they are guaranteed, certified 100% losing money. But they are loss leading.
That one I think is another whole separate big topic to
Capitalist play lah. It's called a capitalist play. So they are there to fight the market. They just want to penetrate the market. They just want their brand to stay. That's it.
Yeah.
Brutal.
We have another about 5 minutes more left. So maybe we can end with a more positive note.
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah,
it's getting depressing.
For sure, man.
For me, what I can think of is right now is like, you mentioned about new players coming in, like, being an entrepreneur and all. What would you give an advice to any potential, inspired young entrepreneurs who want to venture into F&B market?
I always love this question because number one, I'm honestly no one to give advice. But number two, I'm no one to give advice. Number two is I feel like if those people who need advice really shouldn't come into F&B. Really, I really think so, because back then how I ended up in F&B, I didn't have any advice, you see.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you are seeking for advice, okay, if I were to come up with one, I think is to
bro.
I'm speechless. Speechless, honestly. I do not know honest advice to give. I mean, yes, I can come up with some cliche. Oh, don't give up.
Nah,
but
fuck that shit. You gotta be real.
I can't. Honestly, I'm speechless when it comes to.
I can tell you this lah. I want to add on to what I asked this same advice. Okay, to a F&B fella also.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
F&B fella, he said that you need to find a niche.
Yeah.
Find a gap. Find a something that you know that the market doesn't have.
Yeah.
What market wants and the market doesn't have at
Yeah.
the moment.
But even that advice, this was before COVID or during COVID, if I'm not mistaken. That advice, I can tell you does not apply today also. You find a niche, find a gap. First of all, right, in F&B, do you have resilience or not? That's the real question you should ask yourself.
Yeah.
You know, like resilience for your money. Can you see your money dwindling every day?
Oh,
Can you? You ask yourself, if your bank account got 100K, slowly become 90K, 80K, after 1 year you got 20K, you can tahan or not? If you don't have resilience, bro, fuck it. Forget about it. Just chill.
Yeah.
Chill, daddy, you know? Daddy, chill, okay? The second thing is, if you're not willing to roll up your sleeve and do dirty shit, right?
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. You go and try to work in a hotel first. Go work in a hotel, go work in a restaurant. That's my advice. If you want to start F&B, go work in a restaurant. Just go work first.
Yeah.
If you can tahan working there for 1 year, then you have my blessing. You know what you know what it's like.
Yeah.
Bro, you think it's like glamorous to walk into a beautiful cafe and then you get to say that I own this cafe. I serve good coffee. I serve cakes. I serve fucking pastries. Brother, it's about unclogging the toilet at 10 p.m.
At the end of the day.
It's about your customer vomited and then they say it's your problem because it's food poisoning. Can you deal with that? I doubt people have the capacity to deal with that alone. If you have fantastic partners, sure. But what if you get into an argument? There's so many negatives to this, you know.
Yeah.
So even if you find that gap, you find that niche, right? Ask yourself, you got resilience? And have you done it before? If you have not done it before, forget about it. If you don't have resilience, forget about it. These two, I think, is something that I work in events also, right? You think events is a beautiful thing. Like you go in there, you wear a suit. And
Big
then
money.
you tell people what to do, shit like that. Bro, I tell you, got one time, right? The fucking longkang stuck, bro. Then I'm wearing my fucking baju. The client's like, I need to go out there and unclog the longkang, bro.
Do it, man.
I fucking take off my pants, I take off my white shirt. I fucking just go unclog the longkang lah.
Yeah.
That's the fucking reality, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what's the worst part? The worst part is you gotta wash up,
Yeah.
put it back on the clothes, and then pretend like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Can you do that? I doubt people can do that.
Yeah.
People working in your office, white collar job, right? You just take orders from your boss and you complain. My guy, you don't know what it's like to be under the hot sun. You don't know what it's like. Most people don't know.
Yeah. So
Hard to give advice.
yeah, so,
It's damn hard.
So, honestly, I'm struggling to give a good advice. But I think if I were to have a very generic one, it's going to be love what you do. Love what you do.
Yeah.
You
He does.
better.
And then-
You better do it.
Because if you do not love what you do, it's find ways to love it.
I can add on to that. I can add on to what you say. Okay, love what you do doesn't mean exactly love. For example, if you really, really love teaching people, like you find joy, like you were saying, you love giving.
Yeah.
That is something that you love.
Yeah.
And if you love giving, like good service,
Yeah.
if you love giving back to the community,
Yeah.
you should really just focus on that shit. lah.
Yeah.
That is your North Star. lah.
Yeah.
I guess
Your
that's
North
your
Star.
calling,
Yeah.
you could say lah. Your deep thoughts of what you need to aim for.
Yeah, that's all I can add on to that. I feel
Find your callings and identify your callings and find ways to love it. I think it's really that.
and you gotta remember that when you have to.
You have to remember that no matter what happens, whether if you need to clear up the clogged toilet or you need to do whatever shit,
check the Google review, and then somebody made an unreasonable review about your restaurant,
and
all
then
that,
you have to attend
think.
to it, and then you will still love it without
Questioning.
without questioning yourself. I think
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
no
bro.
problem.
I hope, was it a chill session for you?
What's you?
Quite chill,
I
right?
love it.
That's how
Most
you
people are
roll,
like,
man.
Yeah, it's how you roll, man.
Yeah.
Like, okay, it's okay. I think most times when people come on the podcast, they're damn scared. Then after that, you talk, then you're like, shit, quite chill lah.
Yeah.
You kind of forget about it.
Yeah.
I'll link your Agrain Insta, everything below. You just give me all the links later, I reach out to you. But
Sure.
then I'll also link your website thing if you want to donate a meal. I think that's
Thank you for that.
I think
Sure.
that's an incredible gesture that people can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Any last words you want to say to Cam?
You should try Agrain if you haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's pretty dang good, man.
Okay. I will just give me the picture and then I will just put it there also lah.
Can lah. Okay.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you want to support the podcast, Patreon is there also. Love you long time. Mwah, mwah.